all your printing needs. We specialize in calendars, flyers, brochures, and more. Call us today at 968-7506. That's 968-7506. Or visit us at 4 East Bloomsbury Road, off Hagley Park Road. Vijay Printers, your best choice in printing.
Do you need reliable health care? We have it!
Yes, we do! Great George Street Pharmacy. Shop number 897 Great George Street, Savannah, Lamar, Westmoreland. Opening hours, Mondays to Saturdays, 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call us at 876-603-7372 or WhatsApp us at 876-205-0499. Yes, we have reliable health care for you at Great George Street Pharmacy, Savannah, Lamar.
You good? You can get better. Spread the word. Straight Up gets better on Bess FM. Straight Up Jerry Small, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays on Bess 100 FM. 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. I'm your host, Robin Jerry Small. The numbers are 279-8473, 279-8473, and 619-1508. 619-1508. Also streaming live on the internet. Bess FM, Straight Up, Robin Jerry Small.
If you got to feel it, you've got to be clean. You got to make it straight, you can't believe. Share the joys togetherness can bring. To the true soul, you just have to cling. And then you will feel it, feel it, feel. You'll feel the soul inside of you.
It's good, it's better, but nothing beats.
The views, opinions, or statements which are expressed on the following program are not necessarily those of Best 100 FM.
Up the PC, here to pick up the PC, here to pick up the PC. Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. So come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. Come along, my brother. Come along, my sister.
Well, good morning and welcome to the program here today. Today is the 1st of November. 1st of November, new month in the year. And you know that some people know that the 1st of November is known as All Saints Day. All Saints Day. When it was said that when the prophecy about 144,000 people rising back from the dead, all the saints would rise on at the same time and get back body. All the saints would get back body, human body, and rise up back on the 1st of what is known as November, sometime in the future. All Saints Day, them say. And the dead in Christ shall rise, and so on and so on. So now them develop a tradition in Europe, the white people religion, who graph on certain things upon the Christian teaching, the Christ teaching. The white people religion graph on certain things upon the Christ teaching. And them start to celebrate now something named Halloween, I celebrate dopey ghosts and frightening things, you know, spirit and demon. Halloween. Hallow mean holy or specially set apart because it's better than the rest and it's the best. Hallow. That's why some of the prayer did say, Father who is in heaven, that means somewhere higher than here. Father who is in somewhere higher than here, hallowed be thy name. Hallowed mean holy. The very name Father is holy, and it means the higher one. Hallowed, that's what hallowed. Hallowed is a past tense, you know, of hallow. Hallow mean holy or make holy. So hallowed means something or someone that has been made holy. Hallowed be thy name. So Halloween, now mean evening. Evening or the evening before, like Christmas Eve. Halloween mean the evening or the eve before All Saints Day. That is what Halloween is about. You know? Just like how them have Carnival. It's all of them is pagan practices join on upon Christian teaching. You know? That's what the white people do in Europe. Join on them pagan practice what them did have before until the new teaching that come with the Christ teaching of being building new character. So they mix up. When they go build new character, they mix it up right away with the old character. That is what the religion of Europe do, you know. When the new teaching was the teaching of building new character, them join on them old character back upon the new teaching, corporate back, and make it in a government religion. That is what the movement of Christendom do, you know, Europe. Capture the symbols of the new teaching, Christendom, Christian teaching, capture the symbols of the new teaching, and join on back them pagan devil worship unto the worship of good. In other words, them make back the tree of the knowledge. Knowledge of good and evil mix up again together. You know, have no good knowledge again, knowledge of life. Them don't want you to eat off of the tree of the knowledge of life. They don't want the people to spread that knowledge, the knowledge of life, that the tree, the symbolic tree where you eat off of that you get to know about life, and life is good. And them push back in the knowledge of good and evil, mix up. They mix up, so when you could escape from being carried into bad habits and bad teaching, they mean graft back, capture the symbols of the religion. Imagine Rome execute the man. Execute the man because him teachings are go overthrow Rome. Them execute the man because him teachings going overthrow Rome. And as them execute him, them take up back the symbols of executing him, the cross. So them a boss, you know, same time them a boss. A boss, so we execute him, we hang him to the cross, yeah? Execute the man and then take up the cross, where them execute him with, and mix up with some of the symbols that him used to teach them, like born of new character, and drink, and eat communion together, which means a unity. Them take up all of them symbols and join up with them in evil symbol and teaching, and turn it in a Christendom and make it a national religion, government religion, you know. The same government to crucify him, take him and turn him in a government religion, because that's what people always do, you know. When them conquer next people, them take up them symbol, them are use for sure. Say, we conquer that. And we are use that now. That's why man used to cut out all the test. Man used to cut out all the sex organ when them beat all the next army. Then cut out all of the other soul of them sex organ. All cook it and eat it. Forget for them male power. And them little dark belief them have, you know. Darkness, believe in the darkness. So Halloween now, like where them celebrate mostly in America and Europe, white people devil worship. And also Carnival, where them worship flesh, worship the flesh, and worship carnal mind. The mind will only deal with the flesh and flesh enjoyment, like sex, and no care who you want to have sex with, just flesh and flesh and flesh. Now whether you want to have sex with man or woman or everybody, just worship the flesh. That is Carnival. And so they mix it up with religious holiday, mix it up with Ash Wednesday. You understand? And mix it up with all kind of holy thing and Easter. Mix up Carnival, worshiping of the flesh, and abandon all good behavior. And worship it. And government joining at them thing that want to sponsor it big Carnival. And when you allow people to celebrate Carnival and all them thing there, them cling on upon you and support you more. And so Obama win him second election, him start to celebrate Carnival and worshiping of any kind of sex and make it in a national religion, and then him get a second term in the White House, sell himself to that. So now, so you have Halloween, 31st October, the eve of All Saints Day, 1st of November, where them say all saints are going to rise up, all who the dead and good are going to rise from the dead upon the day, the 144,000, and many, many multitude behind them, All Saints Day today, 1st of November. And then we know that the 2nd of November is a celebration of an anointment. When the people in Jamaica find out about that anointment, it was a great joy to them. Them find out say a new king get anointed in Ethiopia, where come for defeat the white domination, the European domination of the African. The anointment on the 2nd of November, 1930 of Haile Selassie. Let's get to the telephone. Isn't it amusing that at the time when those things is to make your mind turn away from what you really do. And I wonder if evil have power. Evil have no power over life. Evil have no power over life. Cannot divert the good life. So the numbers are 619-1508, 619-1508 and 279-8473. 279-8473. You have two celebrations go on at them time, you know, two Rastafari celebration and two black people celebration, African celebration. Let's get to the phone and we get back to the two celebrations over the next few days in the African community of Jamaica and around the world too. Good morning and welcome.
Yeah, morning, Mr. Small.
Morning. Talk up a little louder, please. Can we turn up the earphone or something?
Yeah, man. You hear me? Morning.
Oh, go on.
Yeah, they want you to finish the elaboration because...
No, you're talking too fast. You're talking too fast. You're forgetting that you're talking to people listening. And you're forgetting that there's many people listening. So you talk fast and you not really stress upon the message. Stress upon the message, no, remember.
Your deliberation this morning, right and key. You're alluding to the 2nd of November, which is a great day. Because, you know, 2 days are two celebration days that His Majesty hold to heart. His birthday and the 2nd of November.
Only two him hold to heart.
Cold-heartedly, yes.
Where you got that from?
Him have other...
No, don't tell me what him have. Don't tell me what him have. Before you tell me what him have, tell me where you got that from.
The effort he put towards the remembrance and the celebration of those days.
And him put a great effort towards the remembrance of his birthday.
Yes.
Greater than other efforts.
No.
Then how you tell me says 2 great days that him take to heart?
From my...
All right, me go left that. You have to have our opinion. Yes, we have our opinion and our impression. Yeah, man, you're quite right to hold your opinion. Yeah, man, go ahead, please.
And what you mentioned before that, for the 2nd of November, I want to also, you were touching on the Carnival, but we have to get one important one, which is we keep event at the Jamaican...
No, slow down, please. What you forget is what?
The other one, which is Bacchanal. The Bacchanal is an event from the god Bacchus.
What date is that?
And that the key Bacchanal is an event just like Carnival.
No, don't tell me what did this and that. I ask you what date is that?
It's not a date per se, no. It's a god of harvest, winemaking.
Yes, the Bacchanal is a time. Bacchus is a goddess, a god. Bacchanal is a time. It is a time.
Yes.
And when is it?
It is normally celebrated within the month of April.
It's a season, a time and a season like Ramadan and Christmas. It lasts days and weeks. And it is the same as Carnival. Same group with Carnival.
Yes.
From Ash Wednesday, them claim say, to Easter.
Oh, okay, I see. All right, so to move on now, to tie in what you were saying this morning, I just have a quotation from His Majesty, please.
Yes, sir.
All right, and spirit, it goes. Spirituality does not come from religion. It comes from our soul. We must stop confusing religion and spirituality. Religion is a set of rules, regulations, and rituals created by humans which were supposed to help people spirituality. Due to human imperfection, religion has become corrupt, political, divisive, and a tool.
No, the what?
Divisive.
Yeah, divisive, to divide.
To divide the masses. And a tool for power struggle. And interestingly, that is what the Romans used religion, Christendom for.
No, they made Christendom, yes, but they use Christian symbols, mix it up with their pagan thing, and dumb down the Christian teaching, Christendom. Dumb, any word we hear end with the hold on, please. Any word we hear end with the syllable DOM refers to power, the holding of power, and governments and kingdoms. So Christendom now is the organizing and the using of Christian symbols to build up state power. Christendom.
Church and state in one.
Not church. Them is not church. Them is religion and state in a one.
Religion and state in a one.
Yeah, religion and government in a one.
All right, thank you for that. Let me continue.
Yeah, religious government, like we have military government.
Yes.
We will not go under any one of these. None.
Yes, true.
Yeah, man, yes, sir. Go ahead, please.
Spirituality is not a theology or an ideology. It is simply a way of life, pure and original as given by the Most High. Spirituality, it is simply a way of life, pure and original as given by the Most High. Spirituality is a network linking us to the Most High.
No, don't talk so fast. Let us talk and think slowly. Spirituality is a network. A network links. So what this network link to?
Linking us to the Most High.
Who is us? Who is us?
Us, humans.
Humanity. Yes, humanity. Linking us to the Most High, right?
Yes, comma, the universe.
Linking us to the universe. Hold on, slow, please. Linking us to the Most High, linking us to the universe, and what?
And each other.
And each other. Well, from it, yes, each other. Yes, man. A network.
So His Majesty was very keen on saying that we must stop the confusion because religion itself comes from spirituality and not
No. He said, really, don't I hear it? Just read what him say, spirit. I just hear where you say spirit, religion don't come from spirituality. I think I hear you that.
Yeah, but I reverse it. I said religion comes from spirituality.
No, it does not. No, it does not. No. Religion separate from spirituality. No, come from spirituality. Separate. It's a set of practices.
Understand?
What?
Or is it that man misunderstands spirituality and kind religion?
Yes, man make religion. By some human being make up religion as a set of rules, regulation, and ritual. Man-made practices and theologies. That's why I'm saying spirituality is not a theology or
ideology.
Right. It's just an awareness that we are all connected. All life is connected. And once you understand that all life is connected, you will not deliberately do anything to harm or upset any form of life. Even though some people criticize our eating animals as being upsetting some form of life. But remember, the plants also are life. So if it is cruel to eat animal, it could be cruel to eat plant also, which is living, and root it up and shove it down our belly.
But mankind has thrown away all of those principles and start to eat up everything.
Mankind has thrown away those principles and started to eat up everything. Well, yes, mankind, all mankind either eat animal or plant. Yes. So you say that mankind has thrown away all those what?
Principles.
So if we were to maintain those principles, what would we eat?
I would stick to the earth, fruit.
What? No, but that fruit is plant. What do you mean? Then you say mankind a tear up plant and eat. Then fruit no plant. Fruit no life.
That's what
I have to go to our next call. Call me back and we go on, please. We have our next call.
All right.
Call me back and because it is worthwhile for us to continue. Thank you very much, sir. Good morning. Welcome.
Greetings, Jerry.
Hi, how are you doing, Empress?
Hi, I'm giving thanks always and being grateful for life.
Nice.
How are you?
Fine.
I'm enjoying that conversation.
Me too.
Yes. I don't know if you heard a conversation on Sunday on the Running African program. There was an interview with a sister from Africa. I don't know if I got her name correctly, something like Kentucky Melapantha or something like that.
I did hear it. Yes, I did listen to that program.
Well, it is so in line with what you and the brother there is discussing. And I remember some of the points she was making about the same thing about African spirituality.
Yes.
And she mentioned that a part of the issue that we have or that's facing Black people is based on the fact that we have adopted a practice that is not in our DNA. It's not a practice that our ancestors engaged in, and that is Christianity. Christianity, religion, whatever you want to call it, because
Christianity is a teaching, and then you have Christendom, which is a ideology, a religion also. Christendom is a religion and ideology also. Yeah, she said that I can't try to remember what she said about we adopting Christianity.
We adopt the practices from our colonial masters.
Yes, and I hate for us to keep on referring to these scoundrels as our masters, even whether in the past or not. But the plunderers. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's just to help people to kind of understand.
I know.
And so she mentioned, which I totally agree with, that for us to start solving the issues that we have as descendants from Africa, as Black people, we're going to have to go back to our way, which is the African spirituality. And she mentioned that spirituality, when the host asked her what is African spirituality, she mentioned it is our connection, understanding our connection to all that is, to the universe and to all that is. Pretty much what the brother just read.
Yes, and he read, where he read that from?
From I guess a speech from the emperor.
Yes, and lately I have heard about 3 sources disputing that this was not from the emperor originally. But but I've not heard them say. I think one of them stated where said the emperor read it somewhere or got it as a quotation from somebody else. But that don't upset me or offend me, because he and many other people, the greatest achievers, usually quote from other people, other sources, previous generations. But I was going to ask him a while ago if he can state the occasion when His Majesty made that speech. Now, I know that he has addressed many worldwide conferences on spirituality and religion, World Conference of Church and all them things. I just want to find out on which one of these. And I think he has made this quotation more than one time, more than one place. So yes, go ahead, please, ma'am.
Yes, so she further went on to say, because she was asked, well, how do we get back to that form of spirituality? and she mentions we don't have to go study or do any research to find that out because it is already in our DNA. Our ancestral lineage is there, and it only takes a matter of going into silence, going into quietness, going into connecting with nature. And once we take that time out to connect with nature, listening to sounds around us, feeling what we feel, then the information eventually comes to us, because that's how connected we are with all that is.
I would differ a little
Mm-hmm.
in about the idea that we don't have to check or read or consult anywhere. Human beings always benefit from guidance and sharing of understanding from other people. So some people might not have to go back and check, but the majority will benefit from, because she herself is there telling us things. And we are checking with her. We check with her on African Sunday morning time because it is useful. And Carbo invite her because she's helpful. And when she comes, she help us. So I wouldn't say that we don't have to check with anybody. Because checking with her, checking with one another, you checking with me, I benefit from you and you might benefit from me. So I believe that we do. Some of us don't have to check because it comes to intuition. But the majority of people benefit through enlightenment from others and, sharing of. So that's not really a dispute, but it's just an addition.
Well, yes, but then there is also the other aspect to that where you listening to somebody else is just more like for confirmation.
Yeah, the intro. It's either the intro or the confirmation, yes.
Yeah, because what you hear, sometimes you could say that resonates with me and that was my thought.
Yes.
My thought exactly, or you could say no, that that doesn't agree with me. So when we hear it from other people, because I believe that each one really is entitled to having a different perspective on how they view their spirituality or their connection to their source.
And therefore, when you get the intro or the confirmation from somebody else, that is when you benefit from going into yourself and confirming it.
Absolutely, because we already have those answers within us. The point is that we have forgotten. We have forgotten all.
Some of
that.
us, yes. Some of us have forgotten. Yes.
We forgot it,
most
and
of us.
That is why now we see a lot of people remembering, and we call it, that people are awakening,
yes.
Because they are remembering.
Yes, when you're awake, the first thing you do, you remember that you're in your bedroom, or you remember where you drop asleep, yes? Yeah. But anyway, I'm just commenting on that because I found it very interesting, and the fact that it's something that I was already listening to. So it's on the lips of a lot of us, yeah.
And I believe more of us need to talk about that. But really and truly, I don't know if I'll have to call back for this. But I really also wanted to accept your invitation that you extended yesterday.
All right, we'll call back and we'll talk about that. But as you say, and as you just said, remembering and so on, that is why in the words quoted from Haile Selassie, he pointed out that it is an awareness that we are connected. So it all boils down to the same, different sentences. One sentence, various sentences, some of them. And one other thing is that in talking about African spirituality, many people stress upon the ancestors. Some go as far as to recommend and some to require worship of the ancestors. Some people do.
No, not well. It's not. I don't worship.
I'm saying some, not you. Not you. I'm only telling that some people expressing African spirituality recommend and some even require worship of ancestors. Some do.
I disagree with that. I disagree with the worship of anyone.
I'm not saying I agree with it, I'm only telling that some. Hold on, please. I'm only saying that some people recommend that and require that, and some people turn the worship of ancestors into a religion too.
That's right. because you can turn anything into a religion.
Exactly,
It's a set
exactly.
of beliefs and doctrines.
Exactly.
But where the ancestral part of it comes in is that it's the fact that they were so close to nature, and they were so close to the land, and they were so close to the animals, and they had a connection with literally.
As it relates to the conversation that you just have with the sister, Brother Jerry.
Yes.
It's good to keep it simple, and then we learn a lot by just keeping it simple. Because even the very rain will fall, whenever you go into that rain and it touch your body, it's like there's a sense in it, this is good for me.
Yes,
you understand?
Yes.
And so we know, say, we're connected to water, and then we were taught, we are 70% water, etc.
Yes, we are water creatures.
Precisely. So once water touch you, you're gonna know, say, this resonates with your body and it's good for you. You understand?
Yeah.
But as it relates to, I want to touch on an international topic.
Yeah.
Anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
What you understand from that, Brother Jerry? Because me hear the term already, and I understand it's something like you say against the Jew, but me not really understand it fully.
Yeah. Well, in world history and the spreading of humanity around the world, one school of thought divides humanity into named after the three sons of the story of Noah. Noah did have three sons in the story. One named Shem, one named Japhet, and one named Ham. And it is said that these three sons spread out in the world, and the Japhet descendants is the white people or the European. The Shem descendants is the Asiatic or the Middle East to Far East and Near East to Far East, and one named Hamitic, which is Africa and parts of the south of Arabia, south of India, the black people. So the Semitic now originally symbolized Asiatic people. Afterwards, the Hebrew people, which is a family, descendants of Jacob, after them grow great and become bigger than a family and nation, and afterward them create a religion, them start to claim that they are the full representatives of Shem. So although Shem did stand for all Asian and all Middle East, Far East and Far and Near East, the so-called Jew them now start to claim now them is representative of Shem, and anybody who talk anything against Jew is anti-Semitic. It's like if anybody talk anything against Rastafari, we Rastafari would have claimed them as anti-African. And yet most African is not Rastafari, but we that claim say we represent African. If you talk against Rasta, you talk against Africa. You know them kind of way there? Them spread out themselves and start to claim anybody talk against Jewish race, religion, or practice, you are anti-Semitic, and it become a crime. Especially in countries where the Jews dominate, like America, England, Europe. Become a crime, and they will persecute you. Them say you are persecute them, and them are going to persecute you more, and them will show you say them have more power than you. Anti-Semitic.
Well, Brother Jerry, thanks for that, because I just kind of, when you said to me, put it in a context. So I understand why the halabaloo about Kanye West saying something.
Kanye West.
Kanye West, yeah. He said something. Well, he said something in relation to the Jews, and especially one who control the music industry.
What him say?
And basically said they are controlling the industry, and or they're operating like them demons, so to speak.
Like what? All right, okay, all right. So them vex about that, and them a penalize him, right?
Precisely.
Now, recently, him did make two other statements. That some African people and black people and some of all humanity could take offense against. You remember them two statements?
Yeah, one of them was that he said slavery was a choice.
Slavery was a what?
Choice.
A choice. That means that African people never have enslaved.
Yeah, precisely.
All right, and the next statement to make was what?
I don't remember, Jerry.
The next statement to make is that what? White life matter.
Yes, I saw that on his shirt.
In other words, when him said that, no, that kind of offensive to enough black people, because black people did rise up a slogan, say Black Lives Matter, because in America, the wide feeling amongst white American is that black lives don't matter, so the black people retaliate by say black lives do matter. But a lot of people who looking friend with white people, a lot of black people, not a lot, a few black people looking friend with white people start declare say white life matter. So nobody talk about no black life matter, looking friend with white people. So he did say that now looking friend with white people. And him did also say slavery was a choice, also looking friend with them to say, here's a black man who is positive man, you know. So they were glad for him about that.
Definitely.
But the black people now never have no whole power for sure no disapproval of him when him say white life matter, you know. And when him say slavery was a choice, the black people never have no whole power for penalize him, you know. But when him talk against the Jew have power to penalize him, so yes, it bring a drama.
Definitely.
As him talk against the Jew, him get penalized because them have power to penalize even though them few.
Definitely. But, you know, Jerry, if you tell you the truth, may I observe it, and I mean, I agree with Kanye West when he make any statement that try to put down a race or a people or anybody. However, if he says something that is true, in terms of what they are doing and how they are controlling the industry and so forth.
Who him say control the industry?
The Jewish people in America.
The Jewish people in America. No, it's not all of the Jewish people in America control the industry. And it's it's not all of the Jewish people in America manipulate and use their money power and discriminate against people. It is some of them. So now to make a statement say the Jewish people do this, that and the other is not completely true. So that is why it is good to be careful and specific that the entertainment industry, the media, and commerce, banking, insurance, finance is dominated by Jews. That don't mean all Jews. So it is good to be specific and clear when you're talking, is it not?
Yes, Jerry, and if I don't learn anything from you, I learn that from you. You try to be clear and be specific. Now I try to blow your arm now, but it's just the truth, you know. So I think he should be specific when he talk, so people can know say boy it's just a set of Jews he's talking. But I think the backlash, you will still get the backlash because these people observing them over the years.
All right, when you say these people, who you mean?
Some of the Jews, them, I should
yes,
say.
That's what I said. It is not good to slip back into the same thing him slip into. And me myself more time slip on that. It's not all the while I am as specific as I should be. So therefore, on one hand, him should be more specific, and on the other hand, him should try not to be pleasing to the people who want to hear that slavery was a choice, and try not to be pleasing to the people who want to hear him say white life matter, so nobody tell him about no black life matter. So, but we can't tell him what to do. In other words, you pay for what you earn, and you must be prepared to pay the price for what you trust. You earn things, you know, and you get paid for it sometime, but you also trust things before you earn. You know, say you trust things when you don't get no pay yet. You trust things where you know, say if you trust something, you go pay for it a little more.
But one more point, Jerry, before we
No,
go.
hold on. Somebody, next call we have on the line.
No problem.
Hold on. Not yet. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
All right, take the next point quickly.
Yes, sir. You know, it's interesting when time he makes certain statements against black people, he don't come under the same pressure from not only these same person, because they try to make it seem as if they must discriminate against them while they allowed certain music for him, and they willingly sign him and many other artists.
Yes, man. And then they encourage that music where we mash down the other people. Yes, they do. Yes.
Yeah, man. All right.
When I say they, I mean them, the manipulators of the industry. Yes, man. Thank you. We have another call. Morning, welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Smart.
Well, go on.
All right, Midday King. I know say me talk to you what about the issue concerning Britain and the new leader what them have.
Which new leader?
The Indian man.
What his name again?
You know, say because I'm sure
all right, no bother. New Prime Minister England, the Indian man.
Yeah, Saudi. Yeah.
All right, go on. What you say now?
All right. Remember me that tell you say them fear of Britain being involved in the Puntin case.
You know the what?
All right.
You know the what?
You know the Puntin case.
Who is Puntin?
Russian Prime Minister.
No, I don't have no Russian Prime Minister named Putin.
Vladimir Putin.
Putin is different from Putin. Just be specific, yeah.
All right, Chief. I may say that the case with them have between Ukraine and Russia, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I say why would Britain involve in such a situation like that?
Because the dispute between Russia and the Ukraine is concerned with NATO and Britain. What is NATO?
NATO is a national force, military force for Europe.
Not national, North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Yes, Europe. Ukraine is being invited into that organization to oppose Russia. So it would concern Russia.
Yeah, but Master, in doing so, why would Britain launch an attack on the pipeline?
I can't tell you why them would do this or that or that. What you heard about the pipeline?
Them say them have three European team involved in the investigation with the pipeline from pipeline in Russia.
What is the concern about the pipeline?
Them say Britain destroy one of the pipeline from the water with a submarine.
Who said that?
That's what they might investigate.
Who said that? Who said that?
That's what in the Russian media.
The Russian media said that. Okay, so the Russian media said that.
Yeah, Mushka.
Yeah, that is not surprising because Britain and the rest of the NATO, including America, want to pull Ukraine into the NATO. Ukraine was joined with Russia, and then afterwards them disjoined from Russia, but them also stay disjoined from NATO. But if NATO want to pull Ukraine now into NATO, Russia going to have a problem with that, say Ukraine going on the other side. That's what the whole dispute and war is about.
So, Mr. Smart, I wonder if you agree with the Prime Minister in saying that he's going to disembark from Britain and its alliance.
Disembark from which Prime Minister going? Which Prime Minister?
That Jamaican Prime Minister.
The Jamaican Prime Minister say I'm going over?
Him going depart from Britain.
When him said that?
And using the Queen of
when him said that? When him said that?
A good while ago, because even with the Prince Nowley, when the prince was here, them that discussed such treaty.
Yeah, but him is a blasted hypocrite. Him is one of the biggest puppet of Britain and the Commonwealth. So don't what? Wholeness.
Okay. So why would him say that and then him turn back a tail?
No, but he is all about trickery. You don't know wholeness by now.
No, but me I say,
do you understand wholeness by now?
No, I don't understand him unless I know a biography of him, you know.
All right, do we have any more caller?
All right, thanks.
No, you finished talk? All right, I'm going to go to live chat. Call me back later. Live chat, thanks. Ricardo Portia said the more that you read, the more things you will know. The more you learn, the more places you'll go. Dr. Swiss says so. Ricardo Portia's continue shout out. Good morning, Bongo. Kevin Lawson said, blessed morning. Fill in class today. Delroy Henry said, greetings, Bongo Jerry. Happy new month. May the creator of this universe bless you and keep us safe from harm and more. UK shout out to the staff of Bess. Pablo said, Bongo Jerry. Good morning, universe. Portia's and all attentive listeners, and callers. Rasta up, Harry. Young precious a blessing to all the Best FM family and friends. Uncle Bongo Jerry, love and respect. Damien Polak say, yell up Rasta, wagwan. Delroy and Mr. Small, my belief is laughter is the best way to relieve tension and fear. Halloween is a pagan celebration and religious festival. UK shout out. Delroy Henry continue. Halloween influences from Christian belief and practices. My religion is love. UK shout out. Denatal say, welcome Jerry Small, Best FM family. Universal. Sarah Sonin M say, rest in peace to Yankee Empress. Yankee Empress? Or when a Yankee Empress pass away? I know one passed several years ago down to 19. Well, remind me who is it to Sarah Sonin M. Meta Music Fires Imru say, most plants don't die after cut them up and unrooting unless careless in handling. Well, if you eat the plant and digest it, it don't die, it change. Yes, the plant dead. After you cut the plant and you cook it, it digests, it's dead. And give you life. It give it life to you. Donald Thompson says, Small is Ross first man, still around first man. I know of a first man down in Mobia, he may attack Mobia with Carl Garden business. Dwayne Beckford said, Bongo Jerry, more strength to the eye. Give thanks to your teaching. It's really refreshing listening to you. Appreciate the way you simplify knowledge. Respect for that. I have a question. Delroy Grant said that grand rising and hopefulness to ones and all is the reason. Space and best staff. Hail to the eye for wise words. Bless. Dwayne Beckford say. Dwayne Beckford say. Yeah. Delroy Graham say, yes. Dwayne Beckford says, Marcus Garvey a right wing or a left wing. And does his nationalist teaching the same as nationalists in Europe? Well, nationalism is similar all about, but you have some extreme nationalism that turn into fascism. Marcus Garvey was more a kind of rightist. I really wouldn't call him right winger, but he was a kind of rightist, kind of right of center. Damien Polak say, yell up, sweet lady. Love your level of knowledge and high consciousness. Jerry, what's her name again? I think it's Empress attack. New Life say greetings. I don't know if it's possible to put in place a WhatsApp line, just a suggestion. And I'm also asking if it's possible to cut out the advertisement in the broadcast and on the YouTube. Now, there's a WhatsApp number, 279-8473. 279-8473 is a WhatsApp number. 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock.
Here to pick up the pieces. Here to pick up the pieces. Here to pick up the pieces. Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. So come along, my brother. Come along, my
Bess FM 100 on your dial. Keep listening.
On today's program, we look at some tips that we can use for effective fire safety. Stay with us to hear more. I'm Anjui James Sawyers. Familiar sound which suggests there may be a fire and someone could need urgent medical assistance. Fire is the burning of material that produces flames, heat, and smoke that can cause destruction and death within minutes. If a fire breaks out where you are, it is important that you know what to do. One of the first things to do is immediately call 110 or the fire station nearest to you.
Once a fire starts, you need to alert the fire brigade. So in these facilities, what you need to be doing is you need to ensure that you have an individual or individuals whose job primarily is to alert the Jamaica Fire Brigade.
Senior Deputy Superintendent and Public Relations Officer of the Jamaica Fire Brigade, Emilia Ebanks. Mr. Ebanks says the length of time that it takes to call the fire brigade impacts the level of response that is provided to you.
So what we need of you is that once there's a fire, call us immediately. Secondly, evacuate, and once you get out of the building, stay out.
Another important step is to raise an alarm to alert other persons that there is an emergency. If there are children or vulnerable persons, including the elderly and persons with disabilities in the space, get these persons out of the building immediately. If you are trapped in the building, lie flat on the ground and try to creep out of the building. The air is closer, nearer to the floor. And remember to turn off gas connections and electricity once you can do so. Taking the necessary steps to prevent a fire is also very important. One of the first things to do is to prepare and practice a fire safety plan. This plan should include the identification of a way of escape from each section or room of a building. Also add alternative routes to get out of the building.
We must ensure that our children, persons with disability, senior citizens are included in our fire and life safety plans because they are often the innocent victims of fires that are sometimes preventable.
Commissioner of the Jamaica Fire Brigade, Stuart Beckford. Also carry out fire drills on a regular basis during the day and during the night so that every occupant of the house or the building will be trained on how to get out safely. Ensure that you are familiar with all exits where you live and work. It is also very important that you regularize your electricity supply.
If you've had your house wired over 5 years ago and passed by the governing body, what you need to be doing is now looking to have a licensed electrician come in and do a general check. We ask that you put fire extinguishers, detection systems, fire alarm systems in place for your homes. In the kitchen, you want something that is more technologized, so we suggest you put up a heat detector.
Also, never leave cooking unattended and familiarize yourself with the quickest means of calling the fire brigade. Have the telephone numbers of your local fire station stored as emergency contacts. If the power is out and or the fire occurs at night, here are some precautions that you can take.
If there's smoke in the room, you get low on all fours and you start to head to a wall. Once you get to a wall, walls will lead to doors. When you get to a door, you want to be testing the door handle with the back of your hand. Once you do that and you've found a door, you continue to evacuate yourselves.
Senior Deputy Superintendent and Public Relations Officer of the Jamaica Fire Brigade, Emilia Ebanks. For updates about what's happening with the Jamaica Fire Brigade, JFB, visit jfb.gov.jm or the JFB's social media pages on Facebook and Instagram at Jamaica Fire Brigade.
And so we continue to implore Jamaicans to please, be mindful of your surrounding. Ensure that you practice proper fire safety principles, whether it's at home or work. We also implore you to think safety first and to develop safety habits as we remain your Jamaica Fire Brigade, ever committed to carrying out our mandate of saving lives and protecting property.
Commissioner of the Jamaica Fire Brigade, Stuart Beckford. I'm Anjui James Sawyers. Thanks for listening.
A production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
If you're a business owner looking to take your operations online, then the National Export-Import Exim Bank has a special product just for you. It's called the Exim E-Commerce Funder. The $100 million loan fund is a partnership between the Exim Bank and the Jamaica Manufacturers and Exporters Association, JMEA. The Exim E-Commerce Funder is perfect for businesses looking to upgrade their operations as well as develop digital platforms to sell their products and services online.
With the explosion of the internet, and more so in recent times during the pandemic, we saw a greater need and a greater focus where a lot of businesses pivoted and were focused on meeting the clients instead of clients coming to their doors. So brick and mortar kind of stopped that a little. So we saw an opportunity to explore and to expose and to develop and to encourage our clients to be more profitable.
Manager Loan Origination and Business Development at Exim Bank, Hope Nicholson. Mr. Nicholson says businesses will see several benefits as they take advantage of the numerous growth opportunities available online.
Because we are fully aware that e-commerce is the way forward, and the development of this product will assist our clients with some of the most essential things, such as improving their digital future, digital footprint in the e-commerce space, business digitization, as well as transformation, helping clients to appeal to a wider audience and access to global markets.
Business owners can borrow up to $5 million under the program, or a minimum of $1 million.
The maximum term is up to 5 years. And the maximum amount is $5 million, and the minimum amount is $1 million. But we have a maximum financing amount of 80% of the cost. What is important, though, we just want to let our clients know that their success is our success. I have remained a friend of the private sector, and the SME sector is one that we really focus on. I just want to drive that sector of the economy so we can continue to contribute to economical growth and development for a better Jamaica.
He adds that the loan facility is very affordable.
So we have very low interest rates. Our rate is only 5%. And we know that is even less than the current BOJ treasury rates. Our commitment fee is 2.3% of the loan amount. That's inclusive of GCT. And we also give the client the option where they can finance their loan fees from the loan proceeds. It is financing of equipment, also helping with the development, maintenance, and hosting of websites. It's also assisting with online marketing.
Mr. Nicholson says all JMEA members can access the facility, as well as all micro, small, and medium-sized businesses.
Business must be incorporated for 2 years or more. Some of the basic document requirements are the business registration documents, which is a certificate of good standing, a tax compliance certificate, and we do have a few KYC, know your customer, documentations, which would incorporate the ID, the proof of address, the credit bureau consent form, our customer agreement, and a simple application form that we.
The process to apply is simple. You can do so online or in person at the office of the Exim Bank.
Persons can apply on our website. They can visit our offices at 85 Hope Road, Kingston 6, or they can call any one of our business development officers, and we will make the necessary arrangements to meet with the client and also to just walk them through the process.
Manager Loan Origination and Business Development at Exim Bank, Hopeton Nicholson. For more information about the Exim e-commerce funder loan facility, visit eximbankja.com or call 876-630-1400.
a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
Come in, my DJ,
and give the people the information. Hear this: before a hurricane come, you have to go through a list of things where you need and things where have to fix, like your roof, your doors and your window them. Buy your nails, hooks and fasteners and fix them. Get your hammer, your pliers, your rope and your wire. Stack up with ply and a whole heap of lumber. Plastic tarpaulin and plastic bag. Kerosene stove and a coal stove. Kerosene lamp, matches and candle. Yo, trim the tree them and clean the drains. As for you prepare before a hurricane. Be prepared. Prevention is better than cure. Better listen to ADPEM.
A message from the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management.
Praise the Lord, praise the Lord. God is good. This is already pastor and friend, Reverend Simon Peter Jones, inviting you, my friends, to listen every Tuesday evening on Best 100 FM at 7:30 p.m. for the program The Voice of Hope, as we extend hope to the hopeless in this dying world. God is good. Be encouraged. Hope is in the Lord.
Half a tree, one and drive, half a tree. Bossy, how you do I take taxi style?
Jano, I want to tell you, say, 2 months now, my transmission mash up, and me check everybody and can't hear nothing positive.
Yeah, hear me? You waste all that time I shop around and never call the experts. Winters Auto have them. Them have over 35 years of experience and them diagnose the problem and get back your transmission brand new. For them service excellent and efficient. Trust me, man. Yeah, hear me? Call them at 929-7040 or go to them at 106 Maxfield Avenue, Kingston 13 and talk directly to the boss. Just tell them I'm me, send you.
You big star. Yeah, man. Respect my boss.
I try calling her, cause trust me.
Winters Auto Spares and Repairs, good afternoon.
What a relief.
It's good, it's better, but nothing beats.
Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC. Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. So come along.
tropical sunshine, making everything gay. The tropical sunshine, making everything gay. With the tropical sunshine, making everything gay. With the tropical sunshine, making everything gay.
Yes, welcome back to the program, and we're into the second half of the program here. Today is the 1st of November, what I'm called All Saints Day. And there's two celebration going on tomorrow. One of them start from today, one will be from tomorrow till the 6th of November. One is out at the Bob Marley Beach. Bob Marley Beach, where the government is trying to trick the community out there and trying to get the Rastafari out of their living space for the last 60 odd years. And they will be starting their celebration today the 1st, tomorrow the 2nd, and go on to the 3rd. I think tomorrow I go out there. Tomorrow is the 2nd of November, the Coronation anniversary of Haile Selassie. So keeping up the bingy there from the 1st to the 6th, from today till the 6th. That's 19 miles in Clarendon. All over Jamaica, you have these celebrations, Rastafari celebrations, African celebration. No one place can control or claim that is only them can keep celebration. Like how sometimes here's a pit for on different places, and Scott Pass usually claims that only them alone can set the agenda. We have, all right, I think we're going to talk now with Mama B, sister, set the agenda. We have, all right, I think we're going to talk now with Mama B, Sister B from out of 19 miles, who organized the fundraiser cookout last week for the resurrection of the facilities at 19 miles Peacemakers, bakery, fowl farm, school, all kind of things. Good morning, Mama B, Sister B. Good morning. Are you there on the line?
Yes, man, I'm here.
How you doing? How you doing? How did the fundraiser go?
It go well, man. It go and praise, thanks be to the Almighty. It went down fine so far.
Yeah, because of transportation, I was planned, but because of transportation, I couldn't reach there.
Okay.
And what you doing now? When your celebration starting this week?
I'm going to let the prayer tonight. I'm going to make restaurant.
No, you're talking too fast, man. Please. People listening here and they want to follow what you're saying. What you say?
I'm going to let Rashtrell talk to what I'm going to open the fire.
Is he there? Hello?
Yes, brother.
Morning, Rashtrell. What's going on?
Yes. Yes, I love my brother.
Yes.
We in the appointed now putting the fire together, like the fire tonight.
No, tell me what is the occasion? What is the occasion?
Well, the occasion is the celebration of the crowning of His Imperial Majesty on the 2nd of November.
That's tomorrow.
Yes, that is tomorrow. And then now I lighting the fire midnight this afternoon.
Yes.
And continue until the till the 7th.
The 7th is which day?
Well, I think it's gonna be Monday. Wake up Monday morning.
Are you inviting the public to come and participate?
Yes, we're inviting the public and Virgin and Company to participate.
You don't have anything else to tell us?
Well, we're observing the weather, because the weather is still here.
Are we discouraging people from coming?
Well, it depends on how the weather in their area, community.
Yeah, but certainly we wouldn't be trying to discourage people. We're trying to encourage people to be careful.
Yes.
You have to be careful how we state things. Otherwise, we'll be throwing water onto our own fire.
That's the part.
Putting a wet blanket on our own affairs. Yeah, man. So, describe to them where your place is and how you can reach it from east and west and north and south. Where is this place?
Well, this is the 19-mile Clarendon. You can enter coming from Old Harbour. You can come tread on the old road.
What you call the old road?
Opposite Sandy Bay into 19 mile.
What you call the old road is the original road from Old Harbour to Maypen?
Yes.
And when you reach where you know you reach?
Well, you would be right in the intersection after you leave Sandy Bay coming up. You come to right at Green Bottom at 19 mile.
No, people who don't know Green Bottom, you have to tell them ways of knowing how them reach near. People don't know Green Bottom, you have to tell them. You can't tell them says Green Bottom because they don't know Green Bottom. Most people don't know Green Bottom. You leave Old Harbour coming towards Maypen, pass through Sandy Bay, and when you finish Sandy Bay, there's an intersection. What and what road?
You turn right on the left.
What and what road intersect?
The intersection would be Green Bottom Road and Henry Lane.
No, sir. When them pass Sandy Bay, you're going to have an intersection of the old road from Old Harbour to Maypen and the toll road. No, the toll road.
Off the toll road.
Yes, so there's an intersection where the toll road merge in with the old road from Old Harbour to Maypen. And you'll find yourself traveling now like on a dual carriageway.
Yes.
And then now you look for a 19 mile post.
Yes.
Ask question, where is Green Bottom? 19 mile.
Yes.
Is a turn off on the left where Claudius Henry Peacemaker's Tabernacle, the big Rastafari foundation is.
Rastafari, that's where.
So meanwhile, that is for people coming from the eastern end of the island along the south coast. What about people coming from the west now? Coming from Porous and Four Pads towards Maypen.
Well, you would coming from Maypen.
Porous and Four Pad.
Porous, Four Pads, Mandeville.
No, Mandeville is before. We can't be going back way. Porous to Four Pads, coming to Maypen, pass the roundabout for going to Maypen, continuing towards town. How you know when you reach the area?
Well, when you come at the doorway, when you leave, come under the train bridge coming up, you pass the doorway.
Yes.
You just 2 chains from the doorway. You make a right turn into Henry Lane.
No, don't make no right turn. First make inquiry. You can't just tell them to make a right turn. We have to ask them to make inquiry. Have we reached 19 mile yet? And when we find out we reach 19 mile, you ask people about Henry Lane and which other road?
Green Bottom.
Green Bottom. And people will tell you where the Rastafari Foundation is. A whole lot of building and some very impressive building. You'll probably see a red, gold, and green flag flying on top of a 3-story building.
That is it.
All right. Well, thank you very much, brother Shirley.
Rastafari.
Yeah, Sister B is there.
Yes, my brother.
All right, I'm going to talk back to her. Sister B there? Hello?
Hello?
All right, so you say you're starting them to light the fire.
Yeah.
Midnight. And then days after days you will be having it. But tomorrow is the main day, not true?
Yeah, man, tomorrow is the first.
And will you have any kind of gathering and talking?
Yeah, man, we have little conferences in the 2 o'clock.
We're not here, man. We're not here.
We have a little conference in the 2 o'clock of the conference.
2 o'clock tomorrow. And that lasts till what time?
That lasts till about 4.
Only 2 hours? Okay.
Yeah, man.
2 o'clock till
Sometimes
4
I run
tomorrow.
over still, yeah.
And of course, you will be having a lot of music, drumming, and
Yeah,
different speech making. All right?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Yeah?
And heal up all the bridging for me.
Yes, and the sisters too.
Yeah,
All right.
sisters and bridging.
Yeah, man. Thank you. All right. Looking forward. We have another call. Another call. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Morning. Morning, Bongo.
Wagwan.
Yeah, Ryan, man.
Wagwan, man.
You know, say, I know we're not getting a service back, I know.
You don't get no service of Flower Hill?
No, sir. You know what am I doing, you know?
Come again?
Me say, me know what am I doing, you know?
Flower Hill in the Montego Bay area, no service all now. You have rain there?
No, no rain.
All right, you start have rain. You start have some drizzling and rain here from yesterday. Not much, but just
Yeah.
The approaching of the tropical weather.
But 1 month, they got 2 months, now we're not getting on service.
Yes, that's what I've been realizing.
And I want to know still, you know?
All right, thanks for the call. Very, very helpful when you call and tell us.
Yeah, man, highly.
All the best, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, the numbers are 6191508. 6191508. My music paper, please. And 279, this is the WhatsApp number, 2798473. 2798473. Next call. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Thompson. How are you going?
And good morning to everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, is it Brother Shirley? When we meet by House of Dread?
Yes, man. Same Brother Shirley will meet at House of Dread. Yeah, man.
Okay. Yeah, Brother Shirley. Nice meeting you and hope to meet you soon again, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I just want to touch a little about the Halloween.
Yes.
It was very, very scary for me the few years I have, encounter with that.
Now you encounter with it. You encounter with it in America.
Yes, yeah.
So what's scary about it?
Okay. First, they with the children, some children and some maybe adults will come and knock on your door.
Children go around the neighborhood and knock on the door.
Yeah, first they love candy, they call it candy. And then
they love sweetie, they love sweetie and treats.
Right. Any other little goodies they can give it to them with it along with.
So in Halloween time, them go around and knock on people's door and them a demand candy.
Yeah.
So what them call it? Them have a name what them call it.
I don't remember.
All right, them call it treat. Them knock on your door and say, "Can you treat us? You have any treat for us?"
Right.
And then what happens?
Well, if you have any treat, you give it to them, and if you don't have anything, you just say, "Well, you don't." But again, sometimes you have to be careful because that knocking a door or knocking, because you have a few times gunmen in the process and rob people.
Oh.
Yeah. Not really with me, but here in the other few communities, gunmen go along and because they have on some ugly, scary masks too.
Yeah, so true is a time when them wear masks to get you frightened because it's a trick or treat, What the idea is that when the children come around and say, "Give us a treat," if you don't give them any treat now, them say if it's not any treat, well, we go and trick you by scare you or do something tricky to you.
Yeah.
The first tricky thing is them come around with a mask to scare you, and then you for treat them for take off the scare. But if you don't take off the scare now, them do some things frighten you, or them play some different trick on you, all kind of tricks. So them call it trick or treat.
Okay.
Same thing the government do. If either allow them to pick your pocket, the government, or them trick you.
Right.
Halloween.
So few times I hear that they put a dog mess in the container with the candy and give to the children.
Oh, so people trick them.
Yeah. You know.
No, that's a bad trick. What I thought you would have said the children, if you don't get them not trick them, put dog mess on your step, because that's what they used to do. Do all kind of different things like put dog mess on your step, or put dog mess in your letterbox, or all kind of thing. But you said that some people actually put in the candy and give them?
Yeah, put it in the container with the candy and give it to them.
That is much worse. That's worse. That is inviting them to get much worse. I don't take that for a joke.
No.
Even though they will do you that as children, I think it's worse.
Right.
Yeah,
that's not good, you know.
No, that will make them go on worse, and probably them haunt you for the whole year and take a set by you.
So true.
And when them turn big, if some of them is into crime, when them turn big, them same one who come back, come rob you, probably most likely some boy like that come back and rob people. Boy, would it get trick?
Right. So one year I remember this young man, a schooler, he dressed in a robe.
Dress in a robe?
Yeah. And they disqualify him from the school.
Why?
Because they never want him just up in a robe.
Why?
Them robe now would represent, let's say, Jesus then.
Yeah.
So them not in that. So them in the ugly in scaring costume. I think they dress them to them weird then. They want the ugly thing to highlight.
Oh.
You know, so that enough for them what do you call it now? That is not what they are looking for.
Oh, them no want nobody mock Jesus.
Right. They want something like the piracy.
Yes.
Them ugly thing with them advertise, you know.
Yes.
So you know, I was upset when cause they showed the picture, the guy dressed up in a robe.
Is a black guy or a white guy?
He was kind of light skinned.
Yeah.
But you know, up here they would say African American.
Okay.
Yeah. So he never was really that black. He was a bit like a light skin, never white neither. Just so that's it. You know, almost brown.
Yeah. Probably a Latino, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So that's what.
Yeah, man. Thanks to the highlight there.
Yeah. And if you can put in this song for me, he's just a playboy by the Drifters.
That is about who?
What's happening in our island, in our country here, you know?
Oh.
Yeah. Cause me have something else, but me I get some more. From here, them a touch on something about. If like, I don't say if wrongdoer, if somebody do wrong and the police come to lock him up or so. And, you know, they are saying that if you maybe say something that the police not become lock up the person or them are going to charge them are going to give them life in prison. So, let's say I want to get more update on
yes, an idiot who is the president or the head for the police federation, the police trade union, is saying that anybody who obstruct or distract police while they're making an arrest must get a life sentence for that. And he's joining with the Prime Minister, agitating the Prime Minister. All this is a kind of fascist. Is when people want to take over a dictatorship of country, they build up those ideas and they encourage the police and certain other groups to start talk out that way, and then and the politicians join up now and them start lock down the country. And hear what I'm saying? Wholeness will start behave like the man from Singapore when him Lee Kuan Yew.
Yes.
And become a dictator.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what wholeness like, you know, when police and that's why Desmond Mackenzie make them speech right there. Like them love police. It's not law and order them love, you know. It's a set of coot them. All coot them.
Yeah.
Mackenzie and wholeness and all of them a set of coot.
Yeah, they say, what is this in Afro-Willico Island?
Yes, the gun fever.
And yeah, so, you know, Islamic, them people, we'll call it, no, Islamic, they would say, oh, they blaspheme against them God, Muhammad, or something like that. And then, so, what you're turning, Islamic country, our. And if we Jamaica this.
No, it's not a matter about Islamic, you know. It's about the countries that are ruling by Islamic law. Them not ruled by civil law of citizen. Them want to rule by religious law. Yeah. And that's why most religion build up not for righteousness, but to dictate to people. There's a disguise. The religion is just a disguise to dictate to people. Not about no righteousness, about dictation like what I go on. As I say, in some Islamic government, including the one in Iran, where them kill this woman because she not put no cloth over her face.
Yes.
Same kind of thing them working towards, wholeness and the police and so on. And some Jamaican for Justice human rights group is pointing out that every citizen has a right to know for what offense they are being arrested. And they have a right to resist unlawful arrest.
Yeah. So I remember once, you know, my son Rowan, him did have a disability.
Yeah.
And he was at in the yard, you know, you have the wall, then you have like a place you can just step up on, and so he was in the yard and he stepped up on that he could see more out to the road.
Yes.
And then I think the police when they blue.
Yeah, the blue denim, the bad one, them are rough up people. The one in the blue.
Yeah. Them used to call them arm and broke up, you know.
I know.
Yeah. So two of them come inside. I'm proud the gun time for my son. You know, so me a good thing I was near. So I just go straight in front and I say, look here, my son have a disability. My son don't do anything wrong in his yard, and he's trying to see what's happening out by the road. And him just, you know, like him step up, look on the wall that he could see more what happening, you know. So I say, what happened? And I said, okay, all right.
Yeah.
You know.
You know how many people like that they kill? Disabled people, mentally ill people, all kind of innocent people, young and old, all schoolgirl in a car, 15-year-old schoolgirl coming from party, them kill. And little more them say, she da fire shot from in the car. Even up to the girl the other day, King, Nzinga King. She object to being pepper sprayed in her car. And them decide to penalize her, the whole nasty set of them. From the prosecutor, the police, the government, nastiest piece of work them. And cut off her ear and false charge right and left and center. Thank you very much here, Mr. Thompson.
Yes, all right, thank you too.
Have no more call?
I'm listening.
Have the call? Give me a call. We have some live chat coming up. Good morning and welcome. Morning, welcome to the program. Yeah, good morning, not there? All right, live chat come up. Ruby Reed said Kanye West a madman. New Life said, I know it would not be possible with the broadcasting, but after him in for cut out the advertisement. Harlan Michelle said, blessing morning to Jerry and Bess FM. Sealer, more love, more life. Damian Pollack said, I would like to have a little reason with our hopefully one day high consciousness, talking about the lady with the voice, the Empress. Yeah, who else? Next one. Good afternoon.
Hello?
And good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, quick comment. Pertaining to what Miss Thompson just said a while ago.
Yes.
When I was going to call the brother a while ago, but he didn't explain it more. But when I was up there, and as far as I know, it is the children who go out, they call it trick or treating.
Trick or treat.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So I remember my sister was down here, last year, and somebody called from up there, and they asked her, well, our granddaughter gone trick or treating.
Yeah.
And now, it is the children that are tricked, When they go and knock on your door, they say trick or treat. No, they can either. I don't remember the detail. I was just going to call my brother and explain it more. But sometimes
I understand. Yeah, go ahead.
They can give them candy, or they can trick them. They put a razor in the sweet yard, stuff like that. So it is the children that are either tricked.
I have it wrong then. I always thought that.
Yes. You have it wrong. So it's the children who are either tricked or treated.
Yes.
Another thing to say that not many people know about, I didn't know about it either, is that, to cut it short, when I was, we go out on the road, the whole school go out on the road at that point. In other words, we had fire drill. And when we go out the road, some go up one way, some go a different way, and some a teacher, somebody will want stop sign. A movable stop sign like what Chilean are with the man at the gate, the school gate.
Yes.
And while my line was going down, me a splash beside me, and me look at some rotten egg. I don't know why they did that back, brother. And it was some Puerto Rican that did it. And when the egg splash, almost splash and catch me, when she catch my children, then when we look up, I see some body more than one, but walk away from a window. So it's a habit of theirs to do that too.
Okay.
So the next point 2 points I want. One, the thing with Kanye West, he changed his name now to something like Yeah, I believe.
Yeah.
And you can check it out. I don't remember, like him, address in name is just Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Y-E, or something like Y-E. I can check it out later.
Yeah.
And the next point is, he also made another statement recently which put him in trouble. And in fact, the family has sued him. The black man who the man him knee long in my neck.
Yes.
He said
George Floyd.
Floyd, yes. It wasn't because of the man knee long in the man in neck when he dead, but he died from, and he mentioned something which the police had put forward.
Why? Yes, one of the police argument him endorse it.
Yes. I don't remember the word. I don't remember the scientific term like psychophonics. You name it. One big scientific word. Which is implying say is not because the argument that the policeman can go to court. You understand?
Yeah.
Is that argument him advocating and support?
Yes.
And I think the family has sued him.
Yes.
The black man. And lastly, I don't know what he has said about against the Jews or whoever he has said, but he has lost a lot of money, finance, assets and something like that. I think Adidas must withdraw them support and something like that. In fact, I heard it recently that he's not a billionaire anymore.
Yes.
Because it take a million to make a billionaire.
A million, no, 1,000 million.
Sorry, 1,000 million. 1,000 million? Yeah, it take 1,000 million to make a billionaire. So because of certain things that he has said and done, his thing has gone down. I'm going to wrap up quickly to give you what I'm talking about. I could give you Trump, but I give the footballer one. Sometime about 2 years ago or so on, I don't remember. They have different things they play for in Europe. The Europe Cup and the different something. I don't remember the cup. Them different from the English FC. You understand?
Yeah.
Like when Barcelona play against Manchester United and across countries.
Oh, I hear says the Champions League.
Right, one of them. I don't know. They have one name Champions League and one name. I don't remember the name them. But anyhow, Coca-Cola was the sponsor one of them. And a couple of years, I could have been about last year, when the thing finished. I don't remember the team that way. Carl says Barcelona win, and so on. And this great footballer is Ronaldinho or one of them. I don't remember which one the name neither. Like Mr. Who is Love Cut Ribbon. Well, it was a big presentation. The end of the competition now for that. And this guy play for maybe Ronaldinho. So he came to sit at a table and the different press people them did to interview him. And when he went, there were, I think, 3 bottles on the table. A bottle of water, a bottle of Coca-Cola, and I don't remember the other one. And when he reached there, he take the bottle of Coca-Cola and put on the floor. Take the bottle of water, unscrew it, and put it to his drink, and he say, agua instead.
Yeah.
And you see after that, within much an hour, Coca-Cola stocks and some go down by much billion. You understand me?
Yeah.
The stocks and the market or something like that, and them shares or whatever, them things go down by billions just because a guy like that says something. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah. I think Trump did that with Boeing one year, and Boeing lost a lot of money. I don't remember what he said against it, and so on. So Kanye West, no, he lost a lot of support, I think, from Adidas, and I don't remember the other one, but he has lost a lot of money to probably what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, so it go both ways.
Yeah, man,
right.
Thank you very much. Endorsement, cancel and all them way there.
Yeah. All right then.
Thank you very much, yes, sir.
Yeah.
We have any more? Good morning, welcome to the program. Morning and welcome to the program. Go ahead, please. Hello, are you there? Hello? All right, we have more live chat. All right. Next call. Good morning, welcome.
Yes, good morning, sir. Smart.
Welcome.
Yeah, man. I go and give thanks. Be a rain a fall.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Rain falling where?
No, rain falling in all over area.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. Yeah. On and off. And already
okay, yeah.
In Constant Spring, on and off as well.
Yes.
Yeah, man. I hear the little convo with about Kanye West.
Yes.
But me when you have musician and sports star of those caliber.
Yes.
I don't believe they normally do things of them own, you know.
Yeah.
Because them normally more puppet than me and you, because they have to sign a lot of deals, and management of them underneath jurisdiction, and a lot of restriction is put on them in regards to the way what they said and what they do.
Yeah, conditions, eh?
Yeah, so I believe Kanye West, although he is controversial from a long time, and I believe that is where the modern media is at controversy. If you can be controversial, you will forever be in the spotlight. I think they said bad publicity is still good publicity.
Yeah, no publicity is bad publicity.
Wonderful. I think Beanie Man used that the best to use any situation and keep himself popular.
Yeah.
So Kanye West now saying all life matters or white life matters is just a part and controversial persona.
Yes, keep attention upon himself, yeah.
Wonderful. But the thing about him that interests me the most is the fact that after he made in controversial speech, it reported that he lost $2 billion.
$2 billion,
2 billion. It said it's very same day or maybe within 24. Well, 24 hours is a day. Him lose $2 billion.
All the losing went. Well, all by what means?
Well, some said Adidas pull sponsor for him shoes, cause him have a shoes off him same money, cause him had a name himself, name E. Why E?
Yeah.
The pull plug on his shoes. I think him had the earlier shoes in K-Switch too.
Oh yeah.
Him had several shoes. Him have several clothes dealership because he's also a designer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So apart from those sponsors and endorsement that he lost, I think there's a tangible proof where these money might be not reflecting digitally. And from the other day, me have some conversation about the digital currency. So I believe this is setting a precedent for the digital currency to show that you can just lose these digital currency in a split of a second.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I did tell you about a man named Roman Abramovich. He's a former owner of Chelsea Football Club who they say is Russian by birth. But he had left from Russia a long time and now live in Sweden and did own Chelsea Football Club, one of the richest men in the world.
Yeah.
And based off of his affiliation with Putin, according to the European Union and the World Organization, they freeze his asset and take away Chelsea Football Club.
Yes, take away my asset and freeze him money, yes.
And I am saying, if just because a man's a Russian and they can do and Putin and Europe at they can take away his assets and freeze his money. I don't believe these guys were ever rich, really, you know. I believe the system made them rich, or the system can make them broke. But they are really sending a message to the ordinary man.
Yes.
To say,
they're stepping up the means. They're stepping up the means of retaliation, immediate retaliation.
Wonderful.
So you know, so wait till Monday morning when bank open for freeze the asset. You know, you freeze it in a real time and all them way there.
Yeah, so when the digital currency take over now by 2030 and people and the call for your program and me attack against the system and the government or whoever here and I might pick up my voice.
Yeah.
They can just freeze all me assets and all my money by a money.
No, you're up now. What they would like to do, hear your voice, identify you by your voice, your light cut off when you come off of the phone, but while you come off of the phone, your telephone cut off immediately.
Wonderful. So you see the level of control. So
that fear, them always start living a fear from now about things that them do have not achieved yet. And fortunately, it's not every evil thing is possible, but fortunately, every good thing is possible. And that way, if you know, every good thing is possible. Unfortunately, not every bad thing is possible.
Bad thing is possible. Thanks for that one. So I'm just saying, we have to look out to see the regular man assets start being freeze, just like a Roman Abramovich.
Yeah, everybody, just like how them freeze the big guy. They want to have freeze control over everyone remotely. Don't have to move from them there.
Yes.
Them can sit down and tell where every different human being is at any time. And at the same time, them allow the criminal to move up and down. Because them do it already now. Them know the criminal and them know we. Them allow the criminal to move up and down. And them try as hard as possible to pinpoint we.
Yeah, man, because they want to turn we in a criminal too.
All right, I forgot to some live chat, but thanks. Call again after the midday or something, please.
Respect.
Thank you very much. You have any more call? All right, let's take the other one. All right, good afternoon. Good morning, welcome. Good morning and welcome. Go ahead, please. Not there. Live chat. Taranten at the building. Cameron Tomlinson say, "So Small, I want to pick up your first 3 callers. They touched some key topics. Just a pity they couldn't more time. Bless. No, we have to ration the time. And as soon as they come off, they can call back again. But we have to get in between and put on the person who's waiting, because the person who's waiting, sometimes them credit will done. We have to do it that way. And it can work. Johnny John said, morning, Master BJ, Bongo Jerry, Headmaster and all the mix. Damien Pollock say, all what day, Jerry? All saints. All saints. Saint mean people where behave holy. And people who them say them sanctify. Saint. Kean Brown say, balance and order us Bongo. Bess FM family. Meta Music Fire Emerald say, trick or treat. Give us something sweet to eat. Okay. Knowledge and Paul say, top of the morning, Bongo Jerry. Lovely class as usual, New York City. Meta Music on you. Yeah, years ago, trick or treat went sour. Needle and pins in a candy and other cruelty motives to the use. That's terrible. Damien Pollock said, John Star. What a trick or treat, trick dog mess, John O'Aya. Yes. And what a trick or treat that you think say a bro God when you find a stock, because it's bro dog. Brother dog. Remember brother dog? That's one of the Anansi, that's one of the Anansi character, brother dog. Front time you say Mr. Dog, Honorable Prime Minister. Back time you say, oh go away, old dog. That are you. When we don't have front time, we don't give him no most honorable. Back off and go away. Donald Tomlinson said, Jerry, would you call Jamaica a failed state? It's a false state. It's not fail, false. Just pronounce it different. Not fail, false. False state. Sister D said, Grand Rising Bongo Jerry. Bess FM, respect honor. Big Truck said, no Jerry, they call trick or treat. Freddy Krueger, Jason. Truckee. Big Truck, Truckee. Danny Dredd said it was Cristiano Ronaldo CR7 at a press conference, not presentation. I remember that thing there. Knowledge and Paul say, I'm calling on Mr. Carter, Mr. Neville, Miss Thompson, Franco, Eli, Butter, Wayne, and the rest of the straight up listen and caller. We need to come together one day for our teacher project, New York City. All right, let's go to the 12 break. Thank you very much.
Bess FM 100 on your dial. Keep listening.
Good day, I'm Anthony Morgan with JIS Midday News for Tuesday, November 1. Coming up, Jamaica's transition to a republic expected to take time. DBJ patent grant facility now available for inventors and entrepreneurs. And construction to begin soon on Balaclava Fire Station in St. Elizabeth. The news in detail after the break.
Finding it difficult to formally close your pandemic-hit business? Well, from now until January 31, 2023, it's costing less to be removed from the company and business name registers at the Companies Office of Jamaica. Local companies now pay only $7,500 to file for closure notices. For overseas companies, it's $6,000. Entities must first submit a letter requesting removal from the company registry along with a statutory declaration indicating no assets nor liabilities. Companies taking advantage of the offer will not be required to bring the status of the company up to date. For business name closures, it's $600 along with a completed BN6 closure form. Should the business have multiple outstanding renewals, payment for only one renewal period will be required. For more information, visit orcjamaica.com.
Now the news. Minister of Legal and Constitutional Affairs Marlene Malahoo Fort says the process of transitioning the country to a republic will take time in Parliament. According to the minister, constitutionally, there has to be a delay of 3 months between the introduction of the bill and its first and second readings. Another 3-month interval is also expected after the debate on the bill has concluded.
It does take some time because the provision is deeply entrenched and it is meant to have the people think long and hard about the change. I think the question for many people is, how will it change my lot in life? Right now, the United Kingdom does not interfere in the local affairs of Jamaica, but I know many take umbrage to the fact that they have to get a visa to go to England, where their head of state reside.
Minister Malahoo Ford was speaking in a recent interview at Jamaica House with SBS TV Australia. She says if a consensus is reached on the narrow issue of the transition of the head of state itself, then the process can be done in the minimum time. Inventors and entrepreneurs can now access funding support under the Development Bank of Jamaica DBJ Patent Grant Facility. Manager for DBJ's Boosting Innovation, Growth and Entrepreneurship Ecosystems Big E program, under which the patent grant falls, Christopher Brown, made a disclosure recently at a JIS think tank. He says a minimum $4 million will be provided to each successful applicant to file patent applications locally and internationally.
What we want to do is to get people with ideas, inventors, to be able to create commercial value out of these ideas. One of the steps in doing that is protecting those ideas.
The period of protection will span 2 decades from the filing date. Interested persons with novel ideas are encouraged to apply for grant support at thinkbigE.com. However, they must first submit a patent application with the Jamaica Intellectual Property Office JIPO and engage an approved patent attorney before going to the DBJ. The application period closes on November 25, and businesses must be registered in Jamaica to be considered. Minister of Industry, Investment and Commerce, Senator Albin Hill, has welcomed the increasing partnerships between private sector companies across the island, noting that they will result in improved customer service for consumers. While lauding the partnership between Sagicor and PriceSmart at the launch of their credit card facility in Portmore recently, the minister noted that Jamaica's investment climate remains sound. He says the partnership between the bank and the retailer will prove beneficial over the long term.
All over the world, financial institutions and digital payment platforms are flocking to embed engaging cashback rewards into their user experience. I am delighted to see that Sagicor Bank is continuing to build a strong presence in that consumer service space. But what is even more gratifying is that you have partnered with a significant player in the wholesale and retail trade industry that contributes significantly to the country's commercial activities.
The new Sagicor Bank PriceSmart card will provide clients with special bonuses, added features and rewarding benefits to improve their shopping experience and potentially increase economic growth in the region. And the construction of the Balaclava Fire Station in St. Elizabeth is slated to start in short order. This follows the approval of funds for the project by the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development.
The estimates was handed to me, and we are going to be providing the funds to commence the renovation so that Balaclava will finally have the Jamaica Fire Brigade responding to the people in that section of St. Elizabeth.
Minister of Local Government and Rural Development Desmond McKenzie, speaking at the official opening of the Yalas Fire Station in St. Thomas recently. The parish of St. Elizabeth is currently served by 3 fire stations, located in Black River, Junction and Santa Cruz. That was JIS News. I'm Anthony Morgan. A production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
Hello, I'm Moira Alderson with the BBC News. Police in Brazil have clashed with demonstrators loyal to President Jair Bolsonaro, who has yet to acknowledge his defeat to Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva in Sunday's election. Officers in riot gear used tear gas to disperse lorry drivers trying to block roads in São Paulo. Across more than 20 Brazilian states, hundreds of roadblocks have been removed following a Supreme Court ruling which described the protesters' actions as attacks on democracy. Here's Natalia Passarinho of BBC Brazil.
Bolsonaro has kept quiet. He hasn't said a word. There were expectations yesterday that he would address the nation, but he did not do so. And for many, this silence is fueling his core supporters to take the streets and demonstrate, as it's happening now with lorry drivers across the country blocking many important roads, including a road in São Paulo that leads to the international airport. 25 flights were actually cancelled.
The leading Russian-appointed official in the partially occupied Kherson region of southern Ukraine says up to 70,000 people are to be, as he put it, evacuated from the eastern bank of the Dnipro River. It comes as Ukrainian forces continue a counter-offensive on the other bank, aiming to recapture Kherson city. Danny Eberhard reports.
The latest comments flesh out how many residents Russia plans to move from low-lying land on the river's eastern bank. Russia has repeatedly claimed Ukraine is planning to blow up the Kakhovka Dam upstream, which would cause flooding. Ukraine has poured scorn on the assertion. It believes Russian forces might destroy the dam, which they currently control, to hamper a potential future Ukrainian advance. And it accuses Moscow of forcibly evicting residents of the area to develop fortifications and occupy their houses.
South Korea's interior minister has apologised and admitted government responsibility for the crush that killed 156 Halloween revellers in Seoul on Saturday. Lee Sang-min had previously provoked anger when he said police could not have done more to prevent the tragedy. He's now said he deeply regrets those remarks. The American rapper Takeoff has been shot dead at a bowling alley in Texas. He was a member of the Grammy-nominated rap group Migos. Jacob Evans has the details.
Born Kershnik Kari Ball, Takeoff saw great success as a member of Migos, a rap trio featuring family members Quavo and Offset. Among the group's hits was the record Bad and Bougie, which topped the US Billboard for 3 weeks. But at a bowling alley this morning, the 28-year-old was shot dead. The Houston Police Department are yet to confirm the news, but footage of the incident has spread quickly on social media. Tributes have poured in for the star, who reports say was playing dice with his friends when the fatal shooting occurred.
BBC News. The Greek Coast Guard is coordinating a search and rescue operation in the Aegean for dozens of missing migrants after their boat sank in high winds. The vessel went down in a strait to the east of Athens. 9 survivors have been rescued, but about 60 others are feared missing. In Britain, counter-terrorism police have taken control of an investigation into Sunday's firebombing of a migrant holding centre in the port of Dover. The suspected perpetrator, a 66-year-old man, was found dead shortly after the incident, having reportedly killed himself. Police believe he was probably motivated by hatred. They believe he was acting alone. Earlier, Britain's immigration minister said politicians had to be careful with language, a day after his departmental boss, the Home Secretary Suella Braverman, said southern England was facing an invasion of illegal immigrants. Kenyan wildlife officials say an elephant thought to have been Africa's largest female tusker has died of old age. She was at least 60 years old. Richard Kago reports from Nairobi.
Dida, as she was fondly known, was among few jambos that had survived poaching and drought at the country's biggest conservation area. The Kenya Wildlife Service shared images of Dida with its signature long tusk as it straddled Kenya's oldest wildlife park. Park managers eulogized Dida as the undisputed queen of Tsavo and a great repository of many decades of knowledge. 2 other elephants have also died of famine in the Imenti forest in eastern Kenya. More than 100 elephants have been recorded dead in the past year.
It's been confirmed that 12 Dutch women have been transferred from a camp in Syria back to the Netherlands, where they are to stand trial for terrorism offences. Officials said that 28 children belonging to the women would be transferred and handed over to the Child Protection Board. That's the latest world news from the BBC.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Lakshmi Singh. More than 4 years after the mass shooting in Parkland, Florida, that killed 17 people and wounded 17 others at a school, most of them students, the victims' relatives are in court today to confront the convicted gunman, Nicholas Cruz, ahead of formal sentencing. Max Schachter's son Alex was among the 17 killed. He says today is his birthday.
Every November 1st, I will be celebrating my birthday while you are in prison. And every November 1st, I will be blowing out my birthday candles. And you know what my wish will be? That you suffer a painful, violent death.
Last month, a jury was unable to unanimously agree on recommending the death penalty for Nicholas Cruz. Instead, the young man received life in prison without the possibility of parole. Authorities in Ukraine's capital, Kyiv, say water has been completely restored. NPR's Franco Ordonez reports more than 80% of residents in the capital temporarily had been left without running water after yesterday's attacks.
The Ukrainian military says it still knocked down 45 out of the 50 cruise missiles fired across the country. Russia's President Vladimir Putin says the attacks are at least in part in response to an alleged drone strike on Russia's Black Sea Fleet off the Crimean Peninsula. He also suspended Russia's participation in a UN-backed deal that guaranteed safe passage for ships carrying grain exports. Western leaders slammed the decision, charging Moscow with weaponizing food. Putin did indicate he could change his mind. In a public appearance, he said, quote, "We are not saying that we are stopping our participation. We are saying that we are pausing it." Franco Ordonez, NPR News, Odessa, Ukraine.
It's election day in Israel, and former Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is trying to stage a comeback. In this vote, he's allied with the far right. NPR's Daniel Estrin reports from a polling place in Jerusalem.
Netanyahu is seeking to replace the current centrist Prime Minister Yair Lapid. Netanyahu's partnership with the far right in this election is alienating some right-wing voters like Reuben Rotenberg.
Still right-wing at the moment.
Critics say Netanyahu wants to return to office to try to escape conviction in his corruption trial. Udi Avni says for the first time he's not voting for Netanyahu.
We don't believe him. He just cares about himself, about his trial. He cares about to be free, and he don't care about anything else.
It's a tight race, and it could take weeks to declare a clear winner. Daniel Estrin, NPR News, Jerusalem.
At last check on Wall Street, the Dow Jones Industrial Average was down 140 points at 32,598. The Nasdaq has fallen 69 points, and the S&P is down 15 points. It's NPR News. U.S. Chief Justice John Roberts has issued a temporary order blocking the House Ways and Means Committee from obtaining former President Donald Trump's tax returns while the Supreme Court considers next steps in the case. Trump asked the court to block the move. The D.C. Circuit previously ruled that the panel may access the records. The tax records cover the years 2015 through 2020, and Trump has long sought to keep his records private. Dense fog at Florida's Cape Canaveral did not stop SpaceX's Falcon Heavy rocket from launching into space. The company, owned by new Twitter owner Elon Musk, sent up satellites for the U.S. Space Force. That's the program that was established during the Trump administration. Employers in New York City are now required to list salary ranges for any posted job opening. For member station WNYC, Gwen Hogan reports businesses that don't comply risk steep fines.
Several states have passed similar legislation in recent years, from Colorado and California to Rhode Island. Now in New York City, any employer with 4 or more workers has to post salary minimums and maximums for open job postings. Companies who don't comply with the new law will get a warning and 30 days to fix a violation. After that, they could face fines of up to $250,000. Advocates say the new law gives workers more power to leverage higher salaries while they're on the job hunt. They're hoping it will help cut down on persistent pay inequality between white workers and workers of color, and between men and women, who on average nationwide earn 84 cents to every dollar earned by men.
Gwen Hogan reporting. This is NPR.
Hi, I'm Daniel Alarcón, host of NPR's Spanish-language podcast, Radio Ambulante. This season, Superman flies to Chile for some real-life heroics. A very strange dog becomes front-page news in Peru. Mexican activists infiltrate an Austrian museum to tell the story of a controversial artifact, and much, much more. New episodes every Tuesday starting September 20th. Available wherever you get your podcasts.
Best of 100.1. 100.3, 100.5, 7 and 9. Hey, yeah.
Come in, my DJ,
and give the people the information. Hear this? Before a hurricane come, you have to go through a list of things where you need and things where you have to fix, like your roof, your doors and your window them. Buy your nails, hooks and fasteners and fix them. Get your hammer, your pliers, your rope and your wire. Stock up with ply and a whole heap of lumber. Plastic tarpaulin and plastic bag. Kerosene stove and a coal stove. Kerosene lamp, matches and candle. Yo, trim the tree them and clean the drains. That's how you prepare before a hurricane. So be prepared. Prevention is better than cure.
Better listen to ADPEM. A message from the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management.
Praise the Lord, praise the Lord. God is good. This is already pastor and friend, Reverend Simon Peter Jones, inviting you, my friends, to listen every Tuesday evening on Best 100 FM at 7:30 p.m. for the program The Voice of Hope, as we extend hope to the hopeless in this dying world. God is good. Be encouraged. Hope is in the Lord.
Half a tree, one and drive, half a tree. Bossy, how you do I take taxi star?
Jano, I want to tell you, say, 2 months now, my transmission mash up, and me check everybody and can't hear nothing positive.
Yeah, hear me? You waste all that time I shop around and never call the experts. Winters Auto have them. Them have over 35 years of experience and them diagnose the problem and get back your transmission brand new. For them service excellent and efficient. Trust me, man. Yeah, hear me? Call them at 929-7040 or go to them at 106 Maxfield Avenue, Kingston 13 and talk directly to the boss. Just tell them I'm me, send you.
You big star. Yeah, man. Respect my boss.
Yeah, try calling her, cause trust me.
Waiters, Auto Spares and Repairs, good afternoon.
What a relief.
He's coming back. Yes, indeed, it's redemption time with Apostle Clive Campbell, presenting a life-changing, life-challenging message to encourage, inspire, and motivate you towards your destiny. Every Tuesday night from 9:30 p.m. until 12:30 a.m. and on Saturday from 9 o'clock until 10, right here on Best 100 FM. It's redemption time. I'm standing firm.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Hi everyone, I am your radio host, Prophetess Apostle Zania Bird, and indeed I come to you from the Faith Deliverance Lighthouse Prophetic Ministries. Yes, we are located in Ochiria, St. Anne, also in Duncan, Trelawney, letting you know that each and every Saturday I will be the prophetic voice with the prophetic wave. You can't afford to miss me. I'm going to bring you a word of hope, a word of change, and a word that will turn your life forevermore. And tune in each and every Saturday from the hour of 12 to 1. Peace, I'm out.
You good? You can get better. Spread the word. Straight Up gets better on Bess FM. Straight Up Jerry Small, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays on Bess 100 FM. 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. I'm your host, Robin Jerry Small. The numbers are 279-8473, 279-8473, and 619-1508. 619-1508. Also streaming live on the internet. Bess FM, Straight Up, Robin Jerry Small.
If you got to feel it, you've got to be clean. You got to make it straight, you can't be lean. Share the joys togetherness can bring. To the true soul, you just have to cling, and then you will feel it, you'll feel the soul inside of you.
It's good, it's better, but nothing beats. Best FM.
Yes, welcome. Call gone. We're going to take that call, but I don't know. Lego, same time. The numbers are 619-1508. Welcome back to the program, into the second half of the program, this 1st of November. And we also remind you that at the Bob Marley Beach, there's a 3-day celebration starting today, which is really about tomorrow's coronation of Haile Selassie. 3 days, and also the 3rd day, Thursday. Bob Marley Beach, all day tomorrow, starting this evening. Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome to the program. Hello?
Hello, it's Jerry Subal here.
Welcome, how are you doing?
Mr. Smiles.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah. Hold on, you're breaking up. Hold on, talk slow. Start again. Good morning, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Not hearing? All right, try call back on the next line. The numbers again. Good afternoon, welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. Yeah.
Wagwan.
Yeah, man, blessed.
Wagwan.
Yeah, man. Now here the corporal response to the police them, where him advocate for them at times.
Who that?
Like salary. What name?
Oh, you mean the president of the police federation?
Yeah. Now you might make a mention. Say if anybody interrupt the police in making an arrest or like say you have your son Jerry, and when you come out of your gate and when you look you see the police are camera, and you ask him say what him do? You can charge for life.
He's suggesting to wholeness him friend.
Yeah.
He's suggesting to wholeness him friend for lead legislation in the parliament that anybody interrupt police or obstruct police in making an arrest, them get a life sentence. Now, His Holiness setting the trend. They're trying to set up a dictatorship in Jamaica. Because them is a set of damn thief. That's why they want to lock up the place. Now, the other day they pass I think they pass a law that if you anybody, transport authority, accost any traffic operator, taxi or busman, and while them interacting with them, transport or busman say anything bad about transport authority officers, they will be fined up $500,000 and get how many years in jail?
I think that's 5 years.
5 years in jail and $500,000 fine. That's the kind of law changing that they do gradually when they want to fully thief a country lock, stock and barrel. And they usually get some little sidekick like the police and some other groups to gradually suggest these things and build up these things and build up these things.
And you want to know, it mentioned Lee Kuan Yew.
Yes.
And you know, all the while me hear them people that mention Lee Kuan Yew. Lee Kuan Yew wasn't a puppet, you know. Lee Kuan Yew is a different prime minister from our president from Holiness, you know. But some people don't understand it.
Yeah.
And Lee Kuan Yew, you know, enrich himself before him lead Singapore to the wealth and the position right now. You understand? So Lee Kuan Yew are two different persons. Lee Kuan Yew and Wellness are two different persons, different individuals.
Complete contrast.
So I want to tell, I don't know what really I go another country, Jerry, but I want to make them know, sir. Me, they are same way. People like you, they are same way. Muta, they are same way. Kabu, they are same way. Rasta, they are same way. And we now go allow Jamaica to come back like Paul Bogle, like Paul Bogle after dead. Free up certain things, you know. You understand? Because if me have my son and me come out and see a police go with my son, me can ask the police, when the officer, what happened? And my son can ask him, why am I arresting? And me myself supposed to can
when you hear them making these speeches, you know, it's like when Wellness make the speech the other day, say some criminal build up house over Bernard Lodge and we are go for them and them a criminal, just like when Harris Strong tell the police where they say any criminal confront to know for shoot to kill. All these speeches are giving signal, is to give signal to the police, kill off all of the enemies of the state and of the Jamaica Labour Party. It's giving them encouragement and a signal. And the DPP not much better neither. Giving them a signal, say step up your aggression upon the people of Jamaica. She licking out against human rights organization. All of them are in a course, and everybody know that the DPP is pro-police, not pro-citizen, pro-police. Now, I'm going to tell you about Lee Kuan Yew. Lee Kuan Yew was a trade union leader. You didn't know that?
Yeah, man.
All right. And what else he was?
Lee Kuan Yew was a trade union leader. The most thing I know about Lee Kuan Yew, I know say him arrest corrupt politicians.
No. What else he was as a profession?
No, I don't know the next question.
All right. He was a trade union leader and he was a lawyer.
Yeah.
Now, when Jamaica broke away, so-called broke away from the Federation, and them set it up to be an independent country by itself, Lee Kuan Yew was very interested because Lee Kuan Yew country was pushing to a federation by Britain. Britain won't plan it. It's a reason why they are pushing a federation for use, you know. Pushing to a federation named Malaysia, and him never really agrees, say, him want to tie up with them other country. So when he heard that Jamaica break away from a federation in the Caribbean, and a couple years later was improving slightly, him say him could learn from Jamaica because him want broke out for him country Singapore from out of the Federation of Malaysia. And him want come Jamaica, come see how it work. When he came to Jamaica, he saw some things that help him, and he saw a lot of things that was going bad in Jamaica. So he went back now and take out the good out of what him see in Jamaica, implement it, and then put in some things to prevent what him say bad in Jamaica. At the same time, Bustamante was a trade union leader, one of the trickster where Britain make agreement with to give Jamaica so-called independence. And him cousin was a lawyer, Manley, leader of the next party. Now Lee Kuan Yew was a combination of that. He was both a trade union leader and a lawyer. But here's the difference between him and Manley and Buster. The first thing him want for him party say, I go to Jamaica and I learn what them doing right and I learn what them doing wrong. Well, the first thing I go and tell you now, everybody in this party and this government, clean up yourself, because it's you first are going to concentrate to imprison and send go prison. So you see the difference between Lee Kuan Yew and Jamaica and Manley and Buster?
Yeah.
All right, okay, hold on little. So him want them say you first going to be the target of arrest and imprisonment. And then him start to implement a lot of other reforms that him learn from both in himself and when him come Jamaica. These are a vast difference. Wholeness and his kind reptiles. Vastly different from Lee Kuan Yew, but them only going to use him as a kind of trick for trick the people of Jamaica, to tie them up, say them is a Singapore. You hear him talk about Singapore too, you know. Him, couple him.
And Lee Kuan Yew, a politician take a holiday from a businessman, some money from a
In other words, a politician was rewarded for doing something for a businessman, and the businessman gave him a big trip to a foreign for holiday. And what happened to him in Lee Kuan Yew country?
Lee Kuan Yew prison him.
Yes. Charge him with corruption. Lose him job and go to prison.
And since the administration, the amount of corruption and all nepotism and everything will take place, you can't put Lee Kuan Yew with them people.
So now, so I want you to concentrate back on the policeman. The policeman will attack them thing and bring in the Lee Kuan Yew. Because I remember say him the police start talk about Lee Kuan Yew. I will necessarily teach him, I will necessarily coach him, you know.
Yeah, man. So that's why you see some little youth attack and police can't go for them and try them like them a judge and all them things there.
Yes, try them and execute them. Try them and execute them because wholeness and Chang and the whole nasty set of them coaching them.
Jamaica people and people in the diaspora, I want to watch and see what going on. I want to watch and see what going on in the country. You see, I tell a man about 80, you know. The thing is, you know, 80 people, them know what going on, you know. And I fight against it, you know. But Jamaica people, them don't know what going on. So you man talk about 80 and 80 and this and war and corruption and this and that. 80 people, them always know what going on and fight against that. That's why you see it's 80 run so. See, but Jamaica people, them come like them don't know what going on. You understand? We now go sit and allow this place to become where we can ask a police a question and we can say nothing and we don't have nothing say we can't go on the beach, we can't that. We don't depend on them thing there. You understand? So me I make my voice heard in car. If me if it becomes even a political prisoner, it now go on, this can't go on, them things can't go on with them people I try a push up and them take time and I creep it up, you know. Even the Republic thing, a man I say, the Republic thing will take time, and it will take a real time. How much time Republic thing can take? If you want Jamaica to go Republic, you Jerry?
It don't need more than 3 or 6 months.
So when we matter in a way, you know, we want a constitution written by the people for the people, and that we want in Jamaica. Where we change the where we have law, we win politicians.
Well, one of the main things you have to do if you need that, you have to continue the political education of the people, and the people will be organized by themselves. The people, once you keep up the education, the people will be organized by themselves. The JLP, either the JLP or the PNP, one of them going to crash first. One of them must crash before the other one. Or the two of them join together. Don't be surprised if both of them join together when them see the people getting organized. But that time you know, so them know them end is near. When time you see them are join forces together, you know them know that the end is near.
Yeah, man, them a show up them things more and more now. So I want the youth, I want everybody to see and watch what going on, you know, because, you know, them really are going on, you know. But we are watching, we don't stop, you know.
All right.
Yeah, man.
All right, thanks here, sir.
Yeah.
We have more call there. Next one, good afternoon, welcome. Afternoon and welcome to the program. Go ahead, please. All right. We have a piece of music for play. Is that next call? We have some music for play and we have to catch up with the music. Good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon.
Welcome, good afternoon.
Yes, Jerry.
Welcome, go ahead, please.
Yeah, what we want to talk about is the election. Brazil, you hear about it?
Yes.
No, that man did lose the last election. The leader there.
Which one? Which other? Which one?
The one who win back now.
Yes, he may lose the last election.
And I remember when that Brazil was the fastest growing economy in the in the Americas, and then America start talk some things about him saying involved in some corruption with gas. You remember?
I know that, yes. I know that America helped to replace him.
Yes, America did. I see how quick the man win back. I tell you, America is a evil place in man.
No, it is not final yet, you know it's not final.
Yeah, I know say no final, but them say the American puppet man now fight it as far as we hear and see.
No. He has refrained from conceding loss. You know what that means?
Yes, him not fully accept and lose yet.
Neither fully nor partly. Him don't concede loss. So therefore, there's political tension there as far as I don't hear the news this morning. What is the latest thing you heard?
Just that him not really, did I say last or him not accept it.
So is he the exact same behavior as Trump?
Yeah, just like Trump.
What Trump did do?
Trump refused from lose and want carrying some man to overthrow the government.
Yeah, man, Trump carried out a thing on the 6th of January, a huge thing. Not just a little thing, a huge thing. So this guy and many other guys around the world have been taking this same style as Trump. Sometimes it don't work, but they will continue to do it knowing say it might work some of the time.
I always wonder why US always interfere in people.
Then if you want to know if you want to know why US do these things, why you don't check out how the United States came to be a country? You check out, you know how United States came to be a country?
I know say British them fighting and gain independence.
So who them was to fight the British?
They were British. Most of them are English people.
And how the fight go now?
Huh?
How the fight go? Since them was British and them fight the British, tell me how it go.
Me don't really remember how it going now.
No, hear me now. If you know that they were British, how come them did come to fight them same British?
Just because they never want to take no order from England.
Because what? Because what?
They never want. Them just never want to take no order from England. So they decide.
What is? Hold on, talk slow, man. What is about order from England?
Them never really want bow down to England, so they decide to rule themselves.
Aye, there you got it now. Some English leave England and go to America, and them never want bow down and continue to take laws from England, so them decide to fight them same old country, England, them mama, and them fight and win. But once they fight and win now, they decide to become the mama of everybody around and about who live near them.
Yeah.
So them the same thing when them are run from now, them want to impose from other people. You know?
Yeah.
Same like wholeness, I tell you, say, draw away from under PNP and we make you sleep with the door open. After a while, when you take your stock, him and him crew, you find out say it's a band of pickpocket. So America, the same thing that them was fighting around for against, them turn around and implement the same thing. And the next country that become independent after them, Haiti, as a black independent country, America decides that them now want to say no black independent country. It's they mash down Haiti. Remember now, France, Haiti, like America, the Haitian people draw away from France and overturn France and be free. France couldn't punish Haiti, because Haiti just punished France, you understand?
Yeah.
Haiti just beat France and punished France, and France couldn't punish Haiti. But America come in now and say, I go and mash them down, because I don't want no black independent republic near me. So it is America who cripple Haiti and force Haiti to pay in money to France 200 years. So
just like
come again?
Just like what they tried to do in Cuba.
Just like what?
America tried to do with Cuba.
They not only try to do it with Cuba, them been trying to do it with Cuba 64 years now. 63 years, 64 years now. And them trying to do it with Brazil and every other country nearby. All right, here, sir.
All right.
You have any more music? You have any more call? Next one. Good afternoon and welcome. Welcome. Good afternoon, welcome. Are you there? Not there? All right, live chat. Meta music. Fire him, Bruce. Nice different view. Check it. He was gotten out of all his contracts from the blood suckers. Oh yeah, that are Kanye West. Lance, a blind teacher, is talking about the European Cup and the player is trying to remember is Ronaldo, who was playing for his home country, Portugal. Meta music fire him, Bruce. Adidas. 1 minute there. We have a call? All right, let's take the call. Good afternoon, welcome.
Oh, good afternoon, sir. I just was watching the BBC.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Oh, welcome, sir. Welcome. No, I said I was watching the BBC news some days ago.
Yeah.
And I hear them give out a news, Britain gonna give back Zimbabwe some stuff that them thief.
Yeah.
So I wonder whether this is the start of giving back the stuff, rest of stuff that them thief from Africa, India, and all them other places. You know? Because I always believe, when the right time comes, they would have to, whether it's in peace or war, because it's not theirs and they have no right to steal it. Because them find out, the thing that them thief is superior to what they have, that's why they take it. Because nobody now go swap a Rolls Royce for a mini. You hear me, I say?
No, there are people who will do that, but the normal person not going to do that.
So, may I hope, well, this is to move in the right direction to give back all them country the things that them thief, you know?
Yeah.
Give it back to the rightful people, because some of them are claims that them are look after it for you, but look how long them things have been in Africa and not never wrong with them. All of a sudden them are tell you so you can't look after it.
No, what happened is that same time when they were taking those things, they were also taking you. So you was one of the artifacts, but they make you stay. You know, all different artifacts. Some of them they make stay in the country, but the one of them was look upon a regular, them bring and put in a them showroom. Don't you know, say you have a factory for Rolls Royce?
Yeah.
And don't you have a showroom for Rolls Royce?
Yes, true.
The factory and the showroom is not at the same place.
No.
So you go and make the thing, you go and make the Rolls Royce, go and make at the factory, but you bring 1 and 2 at the showroom for show off, right?
Yeah.
So it's not only just the artifacts, but we on our country and our land was being raped non-stop. Yeah.
Yeah, so as I say, may I look on it and see how we are go and see if this stuff from Nigeria and Ethiopia and all that.
Yes, all of the things, yes, because eventually it's going to tumble down, you know. The whole of the domination of Europe and thing going to tumble down. Now China is positioning themselves that them next will be the dominant thing for the next 1,000 years. Europe has been dominant for about 1,000 years, that kind of way. I mean, some of them was strong before that, you know, from all 2,000-3,000 years ago, Greece and Rome. But Europe as a whole just become dominant generally just less than 1,000 years. Now, meanwhile, them out to crash now, China want to come climb on top of we same one and be dominant for the next 1,000 years also. But if we do what need to be done, this won't come to pass and we have a next 1,000 years for serve on nobody.
That is true. We have to be careful how we tread. I know China is doing a lot of things that the British and the other European country never do for the colony, because all France now still have them people who hold them on the manners, you know, and who let them go, you know. And the only way I miss you with that, them colony that France still have, you have to start fight them on them own style, man. Make them know, say, well, that sort of thing done with, you know. You can't.
Yeah, you have to fight them in many different ways. You have to study the situation, fight them in many ways, including economic and every kind of way. And you have to build your own character, because if you have bad character, you can't fight them. You can't go defeat them, right? Yes, man.
Also, may I see where some of these countries in United Nations, Black Nation, can put some pressure upon France by boycotting the them UN meeting and stuff else, to make Francis say, well, they must give up them places,
Yeah, but sometimes these progress goes slowly because the leadership in these countries, most of these countries, very similar to the leadership in Jamaica, worthless and treacherous. So it is a process of conditioning. All them police, where you say, and soldier. There's a time when a lot of them go against this here same government in Jamaica, Yeah, there's a time going to come when more and more police and soldier, because some of them sit down and looking into themselves, all you see them go out there now and make Babylon use them, Some of them looking into themselves, and things are not going to be the same way always.
Yes, true. Yes, so, we look at situation and see how things improve.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
So all the best here, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
You have any more call? More call? All right, next call. Good afternoon and welcome. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, man. Bless up.
Go on.
Yeah, man. There. You good?
Yes, sir.
For real. All right. That sounds good.
I don't mother yard that.
Mother yard. Yeah, man.
Go on.
Yeah, so, yeah, man. Interesting reasoning from man,
Yes, sir.
They are listening. So, is the energy I did want to reason with your point?
Yeah.
And this energy is now vision.
Yes.
So I have to ask you now how you would validate the whole vision energy. How you feel with your views on it.
Well, as you use the word view,
yeah,
the word view come from the same word vision.
Yeah.
Now, view is a decision or a choice. Now, vision is an ability. The ability to see and distinguish. Then now, view is how you choose where you're going to look upon.
True.
So from you, like a car have the ability to drive and transport you. Then after that, you have the power now to choose where am I going now and which route am I going to take there. So the two things is about the one thing, transportation, but there's two choices. Two things. One is the ability for the car to move, and next is the decision who is your driver you're going to decide. So vision is the ability to see. Now some of the things that you see are material things. Like you see day and night different, and not daytime you see more things because light a shine upon more things. In the night light a shine upon less things. So in the day now you see more things and you see things in front of you. You see clear where for walk and you see where we're not clear. You see sea and you see land if you can't swim, you stay from the sea. You depend on the land, you watch your foot. You watch your step where you put your foot. Now there's other form of vision which mean the ability to distinguish the future or possibilities in the future. And sometimes you have disability where people can't see or distinguish the possibilities in the future. Like some people look and them see whole heap of cloud and them hear lightning a flash and them see little drizzle and them still don't have the ability to say, say rain soon pop. Meanwhile, most of the people have the ability to say you'll get a sign, say rain soon pop to decide what you do. So even people sign right in front of them blind and don't know, and they have the ability to say rain soon pop, don't whether walk out the road and take no 10-mile walk, unless you want to get wet up. So the vision included things that you can see plain in front of us. And the vision include other things where you have signs of things to come where you can either ignore it or you pay attention. And just like how you can see what will happen but it is not in front of you. You can have visions of situation. Like you look upon a whole heap of girl out there. Them are coming in a morning time, 6, 7, 8 o'clock. Every evening you see them are left out of them yard 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night. Then they come in till morning time. When them are coming in morning time, then look tired and thing, but them purse full of money. And them body look tired and run down. All things are drained down them leg. Some of the things are drained down them leg red. Some transparent, some green. And you observe them, then clothes tear up. and then lipstick smear up and thing, and them bag full of money every day. If you don't want to look on them sign and know, say, them the girl gone do something at night time, back till morning we make them purse full. So you must know whether you want to go mix up with them. You know, no vision. If you are going to look on them sign there, so them thing are drain down then like 9 o'clock when them are coming. And them purse full, and you know want to take that as sign. That means you know no vision. So there's vision of material things, and there's vision of other things that is not material, but you see ahead. So you can have vision and you don't, and you know, use a vision. And you can have, you know, understand me?
I overs everything what you say, man, and I agree 99%.
Yes.
99.9%.
All right, well, you can tell me any little slip where I not see when my vision clouded.
No, if you even make a slip, you know, I don't know what the two talk about on a great level.
All right, okay.
You know, cause you don't know nobody no perfect. Perfection, I lose.
Yes, and although you have good eyesight, I don't think you have perfect vision, but you have good eyesight.
Exactly the point, you know. So the vision where did that pertain into, you know, because you have a weak vision where you can actually see things, and you have vision where you actually asleep.
Yes.
You know, so at the sleeping one I did that pertain to.
Oh, sleeping one. Then you sleeping one, now you see things, you can see things where are going to happen to or can happen. And when you wake up now, you look back in the vision and see how much it a guide you or what you have to pay attention to and what you have to remember.
True. All right, I will give you an instance now. It's a little short story still.
Yeah.
So I did a follow some bridging the Negril because them did have a meeting. So I did a tag along, you know.
Yeah.
So we're reaching Negril now and we are spending the night because the meeting was in the next day.
Yeah.
So with that one restaurant, and you know, you have a lot of, it's an Ital restaurant.
Yeah.
I have a lot of people with locks, you know. So I suppose is a gathering mainly of supporters of Haile Selassie the First and Empress Mene.
Yes.
Because you know, man have locks and things.
Yes.
So,
you have renter dread. You have renter dread when I have nothing to do with Haile Selassie. I'm only there if you give kicks to a white girl we want big bamboo. But she wants some long locks to hold on at the same time turn her on.
Yeah, well, I know the Negril energy, you know, to some extent still.
Yes.
Yeah, you know. So we did a reason, you know. I always happen to find to myself in some kind of reasoning. So the brethren now.
Yes.
Forward now, and you can see him well put together, kind of dressed right, you know, him have locks underneath one special looking tam there.
Yeah.
And him have beard and thing. And the man start articulate on a levels Bongo Jerry. The man going the Ethiopian culture and tell us the reason why His Majesty did defeat Mussolini is because the people themselves are militarized, you know, like you can go places where you have the military fight, you know.
Yeah.
But in Ethiopia is actually the people
yes.
militarized.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. A volunteer army mostly. Volunteer Ethiopians agitating for them right.
Yes, exactly. And in them, it is about maybe 8, 9, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, so I did fairly young. So when I hear this kind of reasoning now, I was in you know.
Yes.
So I did hold the joy with the bridging because I did learn he look like an elder.
Yeah.
So, in the heights of the joy, you know, I said to the bridging, say, you have a vision to Haile Selassie yet?
Yeah.
Guess where I'm looking at and tell her?
Wow.
This is not about who is more righteous. So I said, I paused and everybody in the restaurant paused. So I said, then what that have to do with I was not trying to be more righteous than nobody. You know, I just try to hear the joy because if I articulate on a particular level, then I have a vision to Haile Selassie according to the experience what I have.
Yeah.
So the whole entire restaurant paused. when I listen now, I hear a virgin from over the back part of the restaurant say, yeah man, my vision say Haile Selassie, and then him start articulate his vision.
Yeah.
And then you hear a next virgin licks out and say, yeah man, and I think about 4 or 5 somebody start articulate their vision. So everybody have views to ever articulate their vision one at a time.
Yeah.
You know? So when it kind of simmer down, when I look around now after finish the conversation with the brethren and try to get the brethren take on the whole vision thing and try to get team vision, you know. When I look around, the brethren gone, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, the brethren gone, and it kind of shocked everybody too.
Yes, yes. Now probably you believe him disappear, or probably see through him see the reason I go a certain way him not care if stick around.
Well, it would be unreasonable to kind of come up with assumption, seeing that I never hear see him take on it.
No, but him give you a take, say him not deal with nobody I try prove no righteousness. Maybe him never to a defend no emperorship. Him love Ethiopia and him admire Ethiopia, but him not really deal with the emperor. Or maybe him a wonder whether you are try assess him in a ratings or whether you are project yourself in a ratings. You know, one of them things, eh?
Well, as you put it that way, then it kind of seems that way too. You know?
Yes, yes.
You know. So it's an interesting energy what take place with I, where you know I didn't have to share it, you know.
Yeah.
And it kind of mixed with the whole vision theme where I did want to reason about, where I reason about, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a similar experience in a Negril, and next time you tell you about it, or somebody else, you know.
Oh yeah, man. I'm glad to hear about it too, because I like them kind of reasoning.
Yes, it kind of look a bit different, but it guide me and make some decision. But
yeah, as with this situation, yeah, it kind of gives some enlightenment, you know.
Yeah. We have any more call there?
Alright, mother.
Alright, you listen out. I think I will touch on it before the program done.
I will be listening, man.
Yeah, man. We have any more call? Give me the next one. Good afternoon and welcome. Welcome. Not there? Alright, we have some live chat. I will get to some music and I'll probably get back to that thing about Negril. Live chat, Meta Music, Fire Emerald, Adidas for instance, in talking about withdrawing endorsement. Never sold a pair of shoes for tens of thousands of dollars. Just another view, open mind, eh? Meta Music, Fire Emerald, you're not lose. Sell his merch straight 8. You mean Mercury straight 8? What straight 8 mean? Alright, we have a next call? Alright, next call. Good afternoon, welcome.
Yeah, greetings, Mr.
What go on?
Alright, my boss. Me see a little team, I don't know if anybody send it to your phone. Like some people send a BOJ, Bank of Jamaica thing.
Oh, the BOJ, some BOJ scam, no?
Yeah, like everybody has sent it to my phone, like, and them have Andrew on his picture on it, you know?
Yeah, some here.
Yes, like them must say, well, a grant I run, you know?
Yeah, a grant is available, some money is available, free money to do on the basis of what?
Bank of Jamaica, I don't know, on the basis of what you just go on one link and then say they might give out grant, you know. But me not check it out still, me just tell the people them say a scam thing, you know.
So when is that, or is that scam now? A scam mean that them draw your attention and then them draw something out of your pocket? How they drawing out of your pocket go?
Me not think it would, me wouldn't know how they draw it out of your pocket, but me believe it's a way maybe. I'm going to try to make Andrew is popular, because I see him picture there on it.
All that, but since it's a scam, just putting film picture alone on it don't mean say it's a scam, even though it kind of suggests that. But what happened, I suspect, is that them attract you to it and then draw out some information about you.
Yes.
Check it out and get to find out more about it.
Yeah, man, because you notice, I don't know if you notice, every election cycle, since the COVID thing come in, this government have a way for entice people by giving them out an a payment online or something like that, you know.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so I suspect it's something because I get to find out that apart from Edward Siaga, Edward Siaga is the most unpopular Prime Minister in history.
Yes, and I want to tell you it was on this date today when I'm swearing for the first time. 1980, I'm swearing for the first time on the 1st of November.
Yes. And guess what? I him train Andrew Holness, so Andrew Holness cannot be good. And Andrew Holness is second as the most unpopular.
I don't say him cannot be good, but if Siaga train him, he not ever train him for good, him train him for bad.
Yes, because Siaga was an agent. So Andrew obviously is behaving like an agent also.
Yes, him trained to play that role and him playing it not only for America, like Siaga, him played for England.
Yes, yes. The IMF thing, you know, say, me that do a little thing about IMF. Years ago when the PNP was in power, the IMF came out and said in Jamaica, the one that represents IMF here in Jamaica, and he came out and said on the news that Jamaica dollar is overvalued.
Jamaica dollar, yeah.
Is overvalued, and the true value of the Jamaican dollar should be 150 to 1.
Yeah.
And see, the JP come in, they have to make it 150 to 1. So, and when that happens, it put more pressure on we people.
Yes.
Because we have to pay more for goods. And Mr. Suman, I know you're supposed to know this. Did you know that whenever like Jamaican politicians borrow money from like IMF, World Bank, IDB, CDB, European Union, these organizations dictate to them that they can't build no school with the money, they can't what to do with the money.
Yes, all lending agencies, that's what them do. And them set up to do that, to take control by lending you. And as you are warned from your little children, beggars, people who beg and borrow, are not choosers. It's people who are told what to do when them get something for borrow, or them get some little crumbs off of the begging table.
Yes.
So all of the lending, all people lend you, even people lend you money for buy a car, or people lend you money for any purpose. Them usually lend it on certain condition. When people are lend you money, what them ask you? You ask them to lend your money. What they ask you?
I think normally they will want to know what you want it for.
Aye. And when them give it to you? How and when them give it to you?
Based on you have to agree to use it for that specific purpose.
Yes, and when them give it to you and how is when you agree, or when them agree with what you want it for, and you can satisfy them other curiosity.
Yes, yes. And you hear the finance minister them talk all the time, both the and JP finance minister, about the NIR, Net International Reserve. You know that IMF dictate that when they get this loan, it must only be kept in the Bank of Jamaica for to purchase goods overseas. Like,
yes.
So we take the loan and the money is spent back with them over there.
Yes, that's why you get it. You get it to spend it back with them. And how you spend it back with them?
Yes.
So no, tell me how you spend it back. No, hold on. You don't learn it. How you spend back with them?
Like imports, foreign exchange, like things that we need to import.
From who? Who you buying back the things from?
Like them same one.
Them same. Hold on. Europe. So you're taking the money and you're buying it back from them same one. And when you buy it back from them same one, what else you do after that?
Me not follow your line. So
all right, you did need some money, right? Mm-hmm. And you can't get none. All your friends them not no money, or them have plans to them money. But you hear said them have money, and you go to them and say to them, say, you want money for borrow. What them say to you?
Mother say them decide say them have a lend you based on for them terms.
What is for them terms?
I think me hear Michael Manley much. I think with Michael Manley when he saying go IMF, tell him say, well, you have to allow milk to come in your country. You have to allow food.
Allow what? Allow what? You talk too fast, man. You're not serious, man. You're not serious like you know. So people are listening, man. You have to allow what?
Them have to allow the American milk, like milk. That's why you see the dairy industry.
Don't bother tell me just the American. You have to allow the American milk what?
To enter Europe.
And what else again?
And other goods from America.
All right. In other words, you need money because you're short of money. Your friend they not no money or them have plans to them money. You hear say them have money. You go to them. You say you need money. Them say them will lend you. What them tell you say you have to take the money when me lend you. You have to buy back things from me. Right?
Yes. Yes.
And when the money done and you buy back things from them, what after that?
You become indebted to them.
Not become. What happened? What you have to do after that?
Yeah, maybe you have to renegotiate.
Not no maybe. Not no renegotiate. You have to pay them back. So first as you get the money, you buy back things from them. And when you done do that now, you pay them back.
Yes.
And how you going to pay them back?
By imposing maybe true taxes on your citizens.
Taxes for your citizen. That's why them tell you how much the exchange rate must be. Because after you owe them money now, them will tell you say, don't come try pay me back with your money, you know. You have to pay me back with my money. So how you going to get my money to pay me back?
There is taxes and then they
No, you're not follow. You came to me and you borrow money from me on the condition that you're going to buy goods from me. You buy the goods from me and you don't have to pay me back. But I told you that you can only pay me back in my money. How you going to get my money? My currency.
You'd have to buy exchange from them.
Yes, you have to buy it. That's the next thing now. You borrow money from me, you have to pay it back. You don't have to pay it back in my dollars. And how you going to get my dollars? You have to buy my dollars from me. That's why before I lend you the money, I told you that the right rate for your money is not 60 and 70. What you're borrowing, that is when you're borrowing it, you know. I am telling you, so the right rate of exchange is 150. So when you're ready to come buy back my currency from me, if you pay me back, you have to buy it at 150. You learn that?
Yes, I learned that.
You see how it's sweet? Hold on. You see how it joke sweet?
Yeah, man.
It joke sweet like sex. Sweet like sex. Like when woman get rape and them I agree with the man say, boy, the rape sweet.
Yeah, man. You know the debt we have now.
No, you talk too fast. What?
You know that the debt that we hold.
The what?
The bankrupt. PNP and JB is bankrupt. You know that it cannot be repaid. Only thing can happen is a debt write-off.
And you know, get no debt write-off. A land you have to go give them all of your goods for nothing. Nothing.
Yeah.
And you have to give them license to come rape out your oil out of the vagina of the Blue Mountain, or the vagina of the cockpit, or the anus of the cockpit country.
That is why is sold, the airport is sold, and the passenger can control it.
And worse than that, that's why wholeness not tell you what I do. That's why wholeness and Ed Bartlett and Babsy Grange and the boy named Roberts and all of them. Years them I make plan and negotiate with businessmen and not tell you, and all know when I talk about it and I talk about his progress them a bill and them a bill hotel. Them still not tell you lie, not telling you nothing. Not tell you nothing.
Yes. Can remember here Jamaica, there was some pilot association at the time that wanted to purchase some Jamaicans who want to buy the airline, and Bruce Bolin sell it to Caribbean Airlines.
Alright, I forgot now.
Yeah man, we talk again here.
True. And then PJ Patterson never help it out too. PJ Patterson never help them out too.
So, yeah, and he need us with nothing.
And he lend Butch Stewart money. Him lend Butch Stewart money for buy Jamaican property. And lend Butch Stewart money for buy here Jamaica.
Yes, man.
Alright, next. We have no more call?
Yeah, man. Leave up here.
Next call. Good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon again, church, man.
Wagwan.
Yeah, man. They are taking you on the brethren.
Yeah.
But on the point when I call you and talk to you about all the time, that is international corporation run the world.
Yeah.
Especially small nations.
International what?
Developing
International what?
International corporation. Like
Yes, not cooperation. Not cooperation. Corporation, that means international business, private business.
Yes, sir. Like the United Nations, IMF, World Bank, European Union.
Yeah.
I come and I say it all the time. It's them running the world and Jamaica at large. But sometimes you send me I used as an excuse not to do something about the situation here. But it's not to do something about the situation. It's to put a scope on things, to put a view on things so we can realize what we are up against. That is not just the government here we are fighting against, but we're fighting against something bigger than the government here. The government here is just a little puppet for the international corporation. So getting rid of the JLP or the PMP with the same constitution, with it not going to help our situation. That ends, I was suggesting time and time again for a radical approach to be taken, but I believe Jamaica don't want the radical approach. We don't want
Jamaica? Which Jamaica? Which Jamaica?
The people of Jamaica
don't want the radical approach. What them want?
I don't think they want revolution. I think they just want peaceful government change, if government to change, and then hope that whoever comes.
Yes, and how you make up your mind about what Jamaica want?
Oh, I make up my mind what Jamaica want?
Yes.
Because I spoke to you time and time again, as well as a numerous amount of person about revolution, and it
not because you speak to people about something where you want and them don't agree with you. You can define it what else them want, you know.
No, I can't talk what else they want. I can't say they don't want what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Then because them don't want what you are saying, why you conclude that them just want to be docile?
To be those, because if you are in a situation and you have been one way and it's not helping the situation, then the situation would have called for another way to deal with it.
Then who said that your way is the right way and the people them don't have a better alternative or them can't work out some better? Who said that?
I never said my way is the right way.
No. Hold on. You just gave a opinion about what Jamaica people want. And you come to that opinion because they don't want what you suggest. So you are making an assessment of what them want based upon the fact that them don't take what you want. You don't think that them can work out a third way or a better way.
I think so, sir, but I don't see it coming.
No, you're not. Then because you don't see it coming, don't mean say you can't frame them. I tell you, you're making a mistake. When people frame people a certain kind of way because them don't accept my suggestion or your suggestion, you're making a bigger mistake than those people themselves.
All right, then, sir, I will accept that. 80.
Because I don't have no perfect solution, but I know between all us, it is going to be worked out. I know that.
Yes, sir. I'm not certain upon that one, but I want to touch upon 80 a little.
All right, quickly, yeah.
Yeah, man, the 80 situation, because the people of 80, they are uniting. They are uniting to say that they don't want no more foreign interference in their country. And as such, the powers that be, UN and the various other international political corporations, they are looking for a country or countries to come in and stabilize Haiti.
Yeah, what they're doing, they're trying to rally enough other forces so that them claims that them have all of the world opinion together that no one will oppose when them are going.
And what I'm telling you, don't be surprised if you see Mr. Holness take up the challenge to go in.
Mr. Holness, I mean Holness, he's one of the biggest puppet readiest to go in and to rape Haiti. Him.
Yes, man.
Yes.
Don't be surprised.
No, but don't be surprised. The majority of people in Jamaica know say Holness is a puppet, is a tool of foreigners. The majority of people know.
Yes, but that'd be so sad if any member of the JDF, you understand, seeing our connection with Haiti from Bookman with Toussaint.
What Bookman have to do with JDF?
No, I'm saying.
No, I am asking you now. What Bookman and them they have to do with JDF? What relevance that is to JDF?
It's just a history of Jamaica.
That history of Jamaica have nothing to do with what JDF is about. You're just dreaming. You're dreaming and hoping. You're connecting dots. You're connecting that is not even on the same page. You're dreaming. But you're talking about JDF and Bookman and them with it. It's not so.
That's true. But
JDF is connected with what happened in Grenada in 1983. Holness Pupa. Yeah.
So
we have to be. It is better for us to be realistic. And furthermore, you see the latest thing up now. The gang them. Some of the gang them in Haiti. What kind of activity you see going on since recently in this development?
The gang's been uniting now, you know.
Yes. So what kind of activity you call that?
Activity. I call it like a revolution.
Yes, and what kind of activity is that?
A political.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 100 mark for you. You laugh. You laugh. You laugh. You believe I drop me a make? I say you believe say I drop me a make.
Yeah.
And that Holness free there, you know. Holness now fight no crime. No. Horace Chang now fight no crime. None of them are fight no crime. But they realize that like Haiti and all over the world, even in Cuba, a lot of the arms out there in the hand of the gangs might be politicized. Do you understand me?
Yes, 100%.
100. You give me 100%. Don't try tit for tat. Me already give you 100%. Don't try give it back. Thank you very much, here, sir.
Yeah, man,
well done. We have any more call? More call. Have any more call, eh? All right. Yeah, man. So that is why Holness, I told you from last year, was it last year or this year? I told you that when Holness I talk about bringing in life sentence for arms, it's not no gangster or no crime in my fight. He's damn blasted afraid. And remember, you know, he's not the Jamaican army, you know. He's only trying to use the Jamaican army and the police. And even some of the Jamaican army and police might turn upon him. He knows that him and she, the sinister vulture, know that. They know that. And fire their must tail. Only a go on like a cool breeze, but them feel it. Next call. Good morning and welcome. Good afternoon, welcome.
Why, greetings, Rasta.
Go on.
Today, man, boy, I listen to reason still. You know, Jerry.
Yeah.
Me 41, then.
Yeah.
And me never so politically inclined on certain things until I start listening to historian like yourself. And I observe from Buster come down to Old.
Yeah.
You understand? And, you know, as you rightly say, puppet. And believe you me, puppet is a puppet, you know, but I tell you the truth, the Prime Minister is one of the biggest puppet I've done.
Yes, it's a trim tall. I'm way over 200 pounds. You might not believe it's a puppet, but as you say, it's one of the biggest puppets.
Yeah, man. And to tell you the truth, you know, Jerry, when I observe how he operates, he's a puppet that operates very cunningly. And sometimes he speaks passionately as if him for the poor. But
yeah.
in action speaks otherwise. When I look untreat the people you know, in a Clifton there, Bernal land, in the Bernal land.
Yeah.
You know, where they look at housing thing.
Yes.
And me I say, and then all my deal with the beach.
Yeah.
You know, whether I want to look at the river, whether I want to be Bob Marley Beach and the other beaches them, and you think that he would have come and do better than all.
Who think he would have come and who think he would have come and do? No, hold on. Hold on. Who think he would have come and do better?
Enough Jamaican people.
Then, but you say you think like me and you think. I don't understand. Don't include me in that. If you even want to include yourself, I don't understand when you say the people. No, man, don't take the people. No, don't take the people for idiot neither. Don't believe. You believe that Jamaican people are idiot.
Not at all, Jerry.
No, but you just said so. You said the people believe.
No. You know, sometimes you speak, but you know, I take back that.
No, sometimes you speak. Hold on. Sometimes you speak, but you know really what?
When you speak in terms of other people, you not talk about in terms of you. You understand?
Then
so
why not talk what you mean? Or why not talk what is reality? Why talking say the Jamaican people are look for wholeness the better? Jamaican people not look for wholeness no better. Jamaican people understand wholeness. And that's why 63% of them vote last time. And Jamaican people understand when wholeness say, if you vote for him, you can sleep with the house open out the door. And they understand it more and more now.
Yeah, the great majority of Jamaicans know say him is a big puppet and
not only a puppet, it's a cruff. It's a cruff.
Yeah, exactly. You know, Jerry, you know, almost every election you have one and few Jamaican who jump on bus and jump on bike and taxi and rally the troops to come vote. You understand? And whether them get a $10,000 and a t-shirt or whatever them get to do them thing. I feel them thing. But me know say the majority of Jamaicans know what go on. And you see the faith that you have, Jerry, and the majority of Jamaicans say one day we will overcome. I know say that I go, and so I know say your faith is not because you think say that I know me know say that you know,
no, faith don't come by thoughts. Faith don't come by thoughts. Faith don't come by thoughts. Faith come by works.
Definitely. Yeah, man. So just go and do the work. And
all right. Thanks a lot, dear sir. We'll take our next call. Okay, thanks. Our next call. Next one. Good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Mr. Small.
Go on.
Yeah, you say we shout you back, so I shout you back on a different level.
Yeah, okay.
Know? Yeah, because this morning, last night, I overheard somebody, more likely DPP, speak about person when being questioned if they are ever being incarcerated or being arrested or being convicted of a crime, whether overseas or local. But may I say, how come overseas matters concerning to us citizens of Jamaica?
Yes, your behavior overseas is very important to me. If you always rape when you're overseas, I am interested to know. And if you always thief when you're overseas, I'm interested to know. And if you always sell out Jamaica when you're overseas, I'm interested to know.
So, may I ask you, Mr. Smalls, if the Constitution of the United States Constitution, if the Fifth Amendment apply to Jamaican citizens also?
No, American Constitution is for American citizens and for activities in America.
Yes, Mr. Smalls. So, how can American charges be a matter to
let me repeat to you. I don't care about no American Constitution. But if you usually rape when you're there overseas, I'm interested to know. And if you usually thief when you're there overseas, I'm interested to know. And if you usually murder people when you're there overseas, I'm interested to know.
Yeah, but you have a right to privacy, Mr. Small. So
you have a right to privacy?
Huh?
You have a right to privacy after you rape America?
No, No, don't draw allegation and wait me, Mr.
Yes, but you say that you have a right to privacy that I know if you know if you're a rape.
Yes, Mr. Smart.
Well, try hide it then, no? But I have a right to know. I have a right to know if you was raping them. Yes.
Uh-huh. But Homeland Security have them own matter, Mr. Smart.
No, I don't care what you want to say. Hear what the topic was. So hear what the topic was. Hear now. We're talking of foolishness already in the time. Hear this now. Somebody come back to Jamaica and them want to be a justice of the peace. You hear me?
Yeah.
And them apply to be the justice of the peace. But meanwhile, they was doing all them crime there in America. We shouldn't want to know if somebody was doing crime in America when they want to be a JP in Jamaica.
Oh, okay.
Should we want to know?
Say again.
You know, listen to me, man. All right, hang up and let me talk to the people. Them. Hang up, let me talk to the people. Them. You know, hang up. Next call. All right. A person come back to Jamaica from America, apply to be a justice of the peace. That means they want to be official in Jamaica, can sign papers, and they want to trial court because JP trial court. Them applied to be a justice of the peace, and they were asked if them convicted of any crime. Them said no. At that time, they were convicted of exporting cocaine out of Jamaica before them go to America. And when them go to America, within 3 years, them convicted in Jamaica of exporting cocaine to America. Within 3 years, them get convicted in America of bringing in cocaine from Jamaica to America still 3 years later. But them want to come to Jamaica and be a JP in Jamaica if you have authority over me and your affairs. Now, should not we know that that person was doing those things? Or him have a right to privacy that we enough to know that? Tell me that. Callers, please tell me. We have any more call? Back to the phone. Good afternoon. Welcome.
What's so say?
Welcome. Wagwan, man.
There, man. Yellow Paul, I listen to them and call.
Yeah.
Here, when you call, I call and I refer towards our brother.
Towards what?
Pertaining to Brazil.
Yeah. Brazil, yeah.
And yes. And here's I station, which is Bess FM. Here on the news, the Virgin were loads.
Yes.
Seen set of people, them block over 20 different city roadblocks.
Yeah, the truck driver them.
Yeah,
the truck driver them will defend the loser. Block highways in 19 different states.
Yes.
Saying that them not giving to the result.
Yeah, and them lose over 25. Them block the airport, them lose over 25 flights.
Yes.
Them have to cancel over 25 flights.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to me, the year one call in and you ask him where the latest and him not give where the latest
yes.
pertaining to all this one.
Yeah, because him claim now say the man will lose where they win now and the loser have to go along with the result of the election. And I don't know if the loser going along with the result.
Right, them say him not say nothing, you know.
Him do have to say nothing. That's exactly what that's the tactic. That's a tactic. Did Trump say anything? Trump only talk about 2 times and say them thief the election. But after that, him never keep quiet. Yes, Trump keep quiet, meanwhile him have him puppet them and do the things. Him call the shots and them make the shots.
Yes. You know, see. So you can't have anything for going, them can't say him.
Can't say him. So him claims so them can't say him. But many of him supporters now start testify say him. And him still afraid. So that's why I'm run back in the election, you know. Trump run back in the election for what reason?
He want to prove a fine.
No, he want to stay out of prison.
Yeah.
Not prove no point and get 3rd term or 2nd term. He want to stay out of prison. And same way this prime president of Brazil don't want to get up no loses because he want to stay out of prison. Because as the other one come in, maybe the parliament and the judge and the police say, that one for go to prison, you understand? Boris Johnson now wait for a prison sentence right now. Eh?
Yes.
Eh?
Yeah, man.
Then
yeah.
prison now hang over Jamaica house right now.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's my little input. Yeah,
Very good input.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. We have any more call? Alright, we want to go back to some live chat. As we say, tomorrow, the coronation anniversary of Haile Selassie, Rastafari and African people will be gathering out of Bob Marley Beach, where the government trying to rape back from under the people. Bob Marley Beach, and also out of 19 Mile in Clarendon, the Peacemakers Foundation will be keeping a celebration from tomorrow right back till Sunday or till Monday. Let's get back to the telephone. Good afternoon, welcome.
Afternoon, Jerry.
Welcome.
Yeah, man. As it relates to the caller we that about say, him have right to privacy, or people should have right to privacy.
Yes.
I disagree with that completely. You see, after them do a foreign,
yes,
it is likely that they will come a yard and do the same thing.
Yes, you dance a yard, but him did dance a yard first, because he was convicted for exporting cocaine from Jamaica before him even go foreign.
Definitely.
And then afterward, him go foreign and go dance again.
And it's the same thing with some of them, some of these artists in Jamaica. Them have this bad man attitude and persona and gangster thing.
Yes.
And when them go whether the Caribbean or America, anywhere they go, it is likely that they will go with that same mentality, because at the end of the day, if you are a rapist,
yeah,
you understand, and you in Jamaica, it's likely that you're gonna be a rapist anywhere else.
Yes, if you don't change your ways and your character.
If you don't change the ways.
And then now, if them ask you upon the paper, you applying to be a JP to have authority over Jamaican people. You didn't know say JP is authority over Jamaican people.
Definitely, and that's a privileged position.
Yes, and if you applying to have authority over Jamaican people, and them said to you, say, do you have any conviction? And you not tell them, but you going to sit on a court and convict people. How you like that?
That pass double standard. You know?
Yes. You sizzle too hot.
Yeah, man. I real talk. Yeah, Jerry, big up yourself.
Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Yeah, we have any more calling? Any more call? All right, we have some more live chat. Live chat. Where is it now? All right, live chat, you know. Adidas, yes. Meta music fire him, say. Yeah, that a Kanye. I try create his own city. Make we watch him. Okay, live chat. Delroy Henry said, Mr. Small, this is my belief. Perhaps the biggest obstacle that is destroying supremacy in Jamaica is hostility and hatred that people have for each other. The acid wash of politicians in their mindset. Damian Pollack's a real talk, Jerry. Bro dog, John Ostar. We have a call. All right, good afternoon and welcome. Not there. Any more call? More live chat. Knowledge is the person. Bongo, you know I have a picture with me and you from the last Rebel Salute. I'm coming back there again, Bongo, for it's January 20th to 21st. I would meet the straight up family when I get there, Patrick, New York City. Good. Johnny Johnson said rip rapper takeoff of the music group Migos killed in party in Houston, Texas, gun culture. Or recently that happened. Yeah. John Johnson said, today. John Johnson, Bongo, Jerry, these young rappers need guidance. Takeoff of Migos had 8.2 million Instagram followers and a network of $30 million US, but killed in a dice game. Have more call? Over him skull. Oh, Him over him skull bore. Curtis Edwards say MKLJ. I don't know what that means. Big Truck says Santa carry belly for America. The Brazilian president-elect is a socialist. So if Republican was in power when they would object him, Jamaican politics is just like American politics. Do you have a call? Back to the telephone. Good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon, Jerry.
Hey, Miss Nerine, Wagwan.
I'm alright, thank you. How are you?
You sound holy, me I tell you. Can't touch it. Are you holy or you dress holy, ma'am?
What is with you?
Alright, you're holy but you're clean.
Yeah.
Go ahead, please.
Because one big up the men them still, you know, it came to me this
As you quit the men them big up over you.
Eh?
As you quit the men them big up over you.
Yeah, man, I love the men them. If something come to me, so they are endangered species. We must protect them.
Oh, I think I put them in a danger.
Really? No, man. Yeah, they are special and they are rare. The real good men them.
Yes.
Yeah, so we must protect them. The women must protect them and treat them good.
Lord boy, what a tender trap that.
Tender trap? No,
Smooth.
man.
No, when I say it's smooth and nice and just enticing.
Eh?
You hear me, man? You want to hear it again? I hear you want to hear it again.
Yes, say it again.
I say the trap tender and nice and velvety.
Yes, we must be taken care of properly. They are very special, if you know what men, who men really, men represent God on earth here, you know that.
Oh, women represent heaven on earth.
Yes, so we need to embrace them and uphold them and, you know, just strengthen them to be there because they have a great responsibility.
I tell you, them have the whole world in their hands.
Yes, they need to uphold. That's where
Yes, are you are the world, you know?
Eh?
Are you the world with them having in their hands, you know?
We are the world, right, sir.
And the world not flat.
Eh?
And the world not flat.
It's not flat at all.
Round like ball.
Yeah. So they have a great responsibility on their hands, right?
Now ask if it's not great.
So they need good support from the women. And they must, you know, for the women, we need to treat them kind. And likewise, the men will do likewise.
Yes, yeah, man, treat the woman, yeah, man.
Yeah, because it's a two-way process.
And almost a two-way, man.
Yeah. But they are special. But and a biblical role with my Jerry. More in the Bible.
Yeah.
Something came to me this morning. So why, when Jesus was on the cross, they gave him vinegar?
And gave him vinegar.
To drink. He asked for water.
Yeah.
Didn't he? Yeah, he asked for water and then give him vinegar. So me, I wonder if you know why.
If me know why?
Yeah.
Not spite them or spite him. Spite them or spite him and mock and jeer him.
Yes, I believe so, too. Yeah, because even the vinegar there that could represent like wine, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So the sort of wine they might give him on celebration.
Yeah.
But on another view now, I was saying, boy, they couldn't give him water. You know that?
Why?
Because they don't have water.
Who don't have water?
Well, water was available, yes, but water represents purity.
Yes, only the woman them would have to give him water.
Yes, they couldn't give him water because water also represents the word of God.
Yeah.
Purity. Yes, so there, Jesus on the cross, he was concealing everything now. You know, because in the beginning was the word, and the word was God. So even on the cross, he was bringing things to a grand finale. As, you know, I'm trying to put it that way.
Yeah.
But even to the end, he was asking for water. And here, water, to me, represented the word. And they couldn't give it to him because they weren't worthy. You know, they couldn't give him water. So the alternative was to give him vinegar.
Yeah.
because they didn't have the word of God. But Jesus all along had the word, and the word is powerful. The word of God was all along with him. And you notice each time you keep referring to his father, that is the word. Everything come with it. Just come on his own. He was saying, referring to God, who is his father. And that shows that he was representing God. He was representing the word of God.
Anyway, fear to you,
Eh?
You're like the woman at the well.
Who? May I hear you? Go again, Jerry.
You're like the woman at the well.
Yes, you couldn't give him water.
No, nobody go, nobody start again because you're like the woman at the well. Instead of you come long time and give you the water long time, you come in the last minute, yeah. And it can't work. We're going to want to drink right back till in the program.
All right, so we thank you for the time, and I will try to come earlier.
You better come earlier.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you foolish virgin lock out when you come late.
All right, I'm sorry. I won't make it. I will try my best not to make it up. Man, pray for me that I come early.
Yeah, I pray that you just keep the virginity and come early. Thank you very much, yeah, ma'am. Have more call. Next one. Good afternoon. Welcome.
Yeah, man. Am I time?
Yeah, welcome.
Bless up, Mr. Small.
Go on.
Yeah, man. And a point on the said declaration there now. Say the imposter from Mobile.
Yeah.
Last year, Halloween there.
Yeah.
He never declare say I have a conviction in Canada.
Which one that?
You remember the big head one, the man?
Tell me who you talk, man.
The lucky one, the one him so lucky that him end up in a crash.
Oh, you mean yeah, the cult guy there.
Yeah.
Him never reveal that him have conviction.
No. And the man a big pastor,
A cult leader, yeah, cult leader.
Yeah, he was an imposter.
Yes.
But the real thing I want to talk to you about Alonta Small is like most commentators them never mention the fact that Singapore are just one political party governed Singapore from 1959.
Yes.
Till now.
One of them govern, but does he outlaw the other parties?
No, because some of a one party democracy, so people are...
No, hold on. Let it be clear. Has the Singapore government outlawed any other party?
I don't know of that, sir.
All right, so therefore, the fact that is one government mean that them win election after election.
Yeah.
Since when? 1959.
Yes. It's
all right.
The People's Action Party.
All right. Now, if it is that they outlawed other parties, like in the communist China, that's a different thing.
Yeah.
So I want to make that clear. Whether them, yeah.
They don't outlaw them, but they call it a one-party democracy.
No, whatever them call it, is it against the law for any other party to be there?
No.
All right. Now, I also agree with you that them is a kind of what you call it's not dictatorship, but them dominate completely.
Yeah.
But the fact is, Jamaica government is nothing compared to Singapore government with all of the Singapore government faults.
Yeah, I would really the people of Jamaica have to decide to them all voting one party.
No, hear this now. The people of Jamaica in the country don't decide to vote in one party one time, They vote in a party and then they vote them in again and again and again. The people of a country don't usually vote one time and say no more party after this. Do people vote in a country and say no more other party after this?
No, sir. But
no. One step at a time. How is it that one party dominate without it being outlawed for any other party? How it proceed? How it usually proceed?
Well, the people buy into the ideology of the party and the people see it a work for them, so them just work with the one party.
How them work with the one party?
Well, sometimes willingly and sometimes by force.
No, we're not talking about by force. Has it been in there by force? How it work? How does it work? How did it work this time?
In case in like Singapore, right? So
Yeah, you have a unity among the people. So
No, it's taking too long. It's taking too long to explain. Hear me now. The program is only have 30 minutes left, and we can't afford this going round and round. They won one election, right?
Yes, sir.
And then what happened after that?
They win again.
And after that, what happened? What happened after that? Don't bother just tell me what happened after the second time.
They win again.
Okay, and after that, what happened?
They continue winning.
All right. So now, that is a different thing from outlawing other parties. Yet they can be doing it unfairly, you know. But next time, tomorrow you come early and tell me how them do it unfairly. Right, sir?
Thank you very much, sir.
Appreciate. Don't feel no way how me attack rough. It's just because of the time. Yes, sir?
No, well, I'm a regular student. You know,
yeah, man. Thank you very much, man. What are we a student? What are we a student? We have any more call? All right. Well, we have some more live chat and we will play some music now. Big truck officials say, the Civil War, no taxation without representation. No, not Civil War. Republican War. The War of Independence, not the Civil War. Civil War was a different thing. Johnny John say Uncle Jerry, the Israeli election is today. Look like same politician coming back into office. Whether Brazil, Israel, even USA, Trump is planning a comeback in 2024. If his candidate win midterm, or if his candidate win most of the things in midterm. The Natal Basco said, Mr. Small, you know, Al Campbell's No Children Don't Cry. Okay, Christian, thanks. I can't play it today, though. John Hudson said that's a terrible analogy to use. I wonder which one you're talking. Sister D. Ruben said, Bongo Jerry, same so. John Hudson, really is, but still accurate, unfortunately. Johnny Johnson said, Dirty Bookman prayers are divine utterances for conscious youth of today. Rastology from Three Finger Jack was an avatar of Dirty Bookman. See, yeah, the man with them killed over the land. Delroy Graham say, you are right, those politicians are observant of the gangs, fearing of their uniting together. I love the energy of the reasoning. Johnny Johnson said, Dirty Bookman prayers, the God who created the earth, who created sun that give us light, the God who holds up the ocean, who makes thunder roar, our God who has ears to hear, Delroy Henry said. So small, you're 100% correct. Police records and all the other necessary documentation could be presented to know if the person have a clean record living overseas. UK shout out. Damian Pollack's a real talk ras. My big cruff, yeah man. Antonia Law. Annette Brown say afternoon teacher. Mother Yard say bless up Bongo Jerry. Listening forward to the Negril experience. Okay, thanks for reminding me. Bob Cosmic say there and listen to the show in the icebox called England. Del Ryan says a small lot of mixed opinions today on the program. Mixed options. The good thing is you're a master of what you do. Well done. Full joy to the rest of the afternoon. Next day, UK shout out. Now we're going to play two pieces of music. But I'm going to tell about Negril. I know Negril about 1983. Was it about 83 or 84? It was about 83 or 84. A taxi me run go down there now. But me hang out the night now because you know me park up a place where people there that me not really get robbed when me asleep in my car. So me park up a place where people there. Well, it was a go-go club. Park up there in the parking lot. And people are going to come and me know so me kind of safe. Well, when they nearly like now, me say, no, yeah, when they nearly like me say a dreadlock come down out of the go-go club and yell me. When me look, me a man when me know from 12 drive. Me yell me, say, what? Now you there? Me say, yeah. Him say, boy, me have a rant wrong, say, no. What you do now? I say we hang out little and we go I think we go lick 2 pipe or thing, you know, but we do something other and then we go him say my drive go around my yard so me can rest there. We stop at one bar, buy 2 beer and I drink 2 beer. And a man come beg him a cigarette. And him give the man a cigarette and say, you see if I went me there a person, you'd have to give me a blow job for that, you know. You don't understand me? That time him tell me say me can't rest him yard. So when me hear him say that, me know what to do, you know. After him give the man the cigarette and I tell him saying should I give him a blow job for that. I'm ready to go rest now. Me drive go in my yard and we come at him gate. And him say me turn in and I shine upon the gate because I pull the lock. So me I shine me headlight upon the gate and when him done pull the lock now, me just hitch a reverse and gone because you know, say a prisoner nothing for nothing. And a good of them rules prevail a yard too. Imagine now. You don't understand me? So me just hitch a reverse and him say, what happened? Me say, me cool man. Me cool man, everything cool. I go in the yard, go and go sleep. And you can go tell Mary, your left hand. say you fall in love with your right hand and so on, but not me. You understand me? Alright, I want to play 2 pieces of music, you know. Miss Thompson did request one. It name. What name again? I'm just a playboy. Yeah, man. According to what I go on in the conversation. By the Drifters, make we hear it. I'm going to play Puppy Love after that. Because see that 2 top long-time politicians are resigned, so them now run back, you know. Mike Henry say him now run back, I'm a nearly 90-year-old. Say him now run back. And guess who now run back? Warmington. The bad Pitbull now run back, and when the people them keep a little thing for him and I tell him how him love him. Him broke down and I cry now. Warmington I cry, you know. Warmington I cry to right. So we have to play something for him, you know. Man, a real Pitbull, him a Puppy Love. We're going to play Puppy Love by Tiger. But before that, we're going to play Miss Thompson request.
Hey, little girl, I know you're crying. What a bad time to offer my advice. Oh, but no matter how many tears you shed, dear, you'll never melt away his cold, cold heart of ice. Well, here he comes now. He's just a playboy. Then he runs, and he runs from girl to girl, trying to prove he's king of the world. Don't you know he never gives in? He's got a heart of stone. He operates alone. Talking about the playboy. He's well read on the latest information. His experience is known from scene to scene. But he's as thick as all the pages that you may read in the Playboy magazine. Well, here he comes now. He's just a playboy. Then he runs from girl to girl, trying to prove he's king of the world he lives in. Or don't you know he never gives in? He's got a heart of stone. He operates alone.
What's wrong? I ain't that bad. I'm in pretty good shape. Well, sorry, fellas. Only the good ones are chosen for dance on. You bad ones will spoil the quality. Hey, puppy love, and it's a tiger in no one puppy love. But bye, puppy love, and it's a tiger in no one puppy love. Hey, I want a love that is pure and sure. A love that can feel like river water for sure. Hey, I want a love that is pure and clean. Come listen and the tiger come for nights of the scene. Why if you know me, you're one of a kind. Just like a starlight, tiger and shine. Why if you know me, no foreign mind. You say tiger do mean you know say kind. Puppy love, come and say tiger now gon' give puppy love. But bye, puppy love, and I mean say tiger now gon' give puppy love. Hey, me love the young, and me love the old. I God say we must make the good time roll. Now pack in your pocket, take out your bill full. Warm up the night, nobody go like you cool. Enough for your wallet, yes you have not a soul. Come in and the dance, come do turn your road. Puppy love, and I mean say tiger now gon' give puppy love. But bye, puppy love, and I mean say tiger now gon' give puppy love. And why if you know me go shot them mine? Yes, and then the tiger you know foreign mind. Sit down on the rhythm like a train on a line. Sit down on the rhythm like a lizard on a limb. And then the tiger do a lot of talking. Writing a letter with a pen, mark a pen. Yes, and then the tiger have a lot of girlfriend. Don't even mention about brethren. Puppy love, but if it's a tiger, it no one puppy love.
Hey, signal position that camera for now. Yes. Am I on? Hello. Am I? All right. We have a little emergency announcement by Ras Miguel on here, and then we're going to finish with Louis Prima.
Yes, just to say, and greetings to everyone. Blessings and honor. And I too learn a lot from your program, Jerry.
Well, we learn from one another.
Give thanks. So just to say that
the camera upon him. Upon him. Oh, okay.
Prince Hermes, who was here, And I did an interview with him 2 weeks ago. So quite a number of persons have asked me to play it back again. So we'll be playing that interview tomorrow during Bitter Sugar. So as you all can hear that interview with Hermes. Prince Hermes.
Bitter Sugar start from 6 o'clock, go until 10 o'clock.
6 to 10, yes.
You don't know what time you will might play it?
I'll try and play it early, probably about 7 o'clock.
All right, thank you very much.
No
Miguel
problem.
and Hermes interview tomorrow, Bitter Sugar, 7 o'clock Wednesday evening. Right, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah,
I didn't know you have such a beautiful lady coming after you.
I don't, you know, so I don't net her yet. But you know we have a net to catch up the high and the Yes, let's hear from Louis
Blessings
Prima.
and honor, give thanks to
that a lady Lee.
Yes.
Louis Prima, 5 months, 2 weeks, 3 days.
5 months, 2 weeks, 2 days. My loving baby's been gone 5 months, 2 weeks, 2 days. My loving baby's been gone. If you see my baby, please send her home to me. Hurry, oh, oh, baby. 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 Hurry, oh, oh, baby.
better, but nothing beats. Best FM.